Hey everyone, so we're back for the second segment of our demos and what's happening with the product. This time it's more targeted to developers and like allowing people to make awesome games on Roblox. This year is a year of a developer, so we're trying really hard to give you as much power as possible. My name is Simon, I'm a gem locker at Roblox, and today with me Vince, code writer, Laker, Uris Max Sparks, Arseni, ZugCG, and Adam Intigon. I think I got it all right and nailed it. So great, awesome. Thank you. Lots of practice. So let's start with Laker.
I'm Laker, Uris Max Sparks. Thanks for getting it right this time, Simon. I'm a documentation writer on the studio team, and I'm kind of in charge of the wiki. And as you may have noticed, we've done some changes over the past few months to it. We want to do a lot of things with the wiki because we want that to be one of your first and primary resources when you're making games. So we wanted to give it a big, fresh, new look. Just kind of modernize it, bring it in line with what we're doing with the rest of Roblox UI. And we also wanted to add a lot of content, a lot of lessons and tutorials, because there was a lot there before, but we really want to push on this because we really want you to be able to make games really easily. So a big thing about the new wiki is we always want to make sure you know what's the newest articles at all times. So whenever we come out with a new feature, we want to have an article there pretty much like within the next couple of days or right as it launches. So always be checking the wiki for any kind of updates because it's going to be listed right there on the front page. Another big thing that we're focusing on is lesson tutorials. We want people to be able to start Roblox from scratch, not having any experience whatsoever, and really learn how to use our system, how to code, make it not so scary or intimidating. And one of the big things we're going to be focusing on is actually video lessons. Those are going to be coming up very soon, but you can somewhat preview them if you go to our tutorials page. We have our first lesson series here on how to build a game from scratch. And we also do have all the video tutorials that the games team has graciously put together. So a lot of varied content for a variety of learning styles. If you like reading, if you like examples, you want to have a lot of code there. But if you like watching someone do something, we're going to have that too. And so just a lot of exciting stuff going up.
Awesome. How many people write on wiki? I know we have a lot of the content in the wiki is made by our users. So
primarily it's our users are contributing, or the contributing writers. I have lost count. I think we're at several hundred, and we're constantly looking for new writers, new editors. So if you are really interested in contributing, we'd love to have you. There's a link on the front page to apply, and we process the applications about once a month. You'll get an email if you get accepted, and we could not do this alone. I've tried to work on some things, and I just really needed all of you guys to help me out, and you've done a great job, and I'm really proud of what we've done.
Awesome. 100 people is very impressive.
I think hundreds.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, although that number fluctuates sometimes.
Are there any up-and-coming articles that we need to know about?
Well, presumably there's going to be an article for, I think, everything what everyone's going to talk about at this table. So, after everyone here describes their new features, you can expect an article to explain how to use them.
So no spoilers.
No spoilers. I don't want to steal your thunder.
All right, very cool. Okay, so let's move on to Vince. Talk about animations.
All right, my name is Vince, also known as Code Writer. I'm part of the gameplay team here at Roblox. I work also with Ben Jede Tkachev, and he's helped us out with a lot of the gameplay stuff, from characters, controls, movements, pretty much everything you kind of see in the game that has to do with gameplay. One of the things we've done this year that certainly everyone's seen has been the new animation system. It's currently live. Actually, if you want to play the video there, this is an example of some of the footage we've got regarding some of the new animations. You can see everyone's moving around with the more new fluid animations. We've recently replaced a bunch of the animations as well. In addition to releasing the animation system, we've given everyone the tools to build their own animations as well. There's a plugin that you can download for Studio that allows you to edit your own animations, pose the characters the way you want, upload the animations to the website, and use them in your own games. To get the type of movement and flow that you'd want your characters to have in your places. This is an example of some of the new animations we just put in. We are constantly refining and updating the animations to try and make them look as great as possible and try and give everyone a really fluid and natural movement. We've replaced the walk, the climb. We did experiment with replacing the jump and fall. We had some feedback on that and decided to not go forward with that. We're working on that. We've also got emotes. Here's some examples of some of the emotes. The point, the cheer, laugh. We've got wave and as well the famous dance. One of the things we are working on is expanding these, updating them. We will be adding in the near future a couple more slots for new dance emotes. We're working with the animators to come up with new cool animations. This is an example of what someone's been able to do with our animation system with their own game. This is a dance place, Club Boats. This guy has built a place with a ton of new animations, really awesome dances. I wanted to throw here just to show off some of the cool things, like some of the break dancing and the cool club dancing he's got in his place. As just an example of what you're going to be able to do with the animation editor on your own places. So those are some of the things that we've already done. They're already available. You can go out right now and get Studio, download the editor, and animate to your heart's content, upload it, and put it in your own places. We've also got additional things coming. As I said, we're going to continually update new animations, get smoother movements, more fluid things, with the vision in the future to allow you to buy and sell your animations with your friends, use them in your places, and someday maybe even customize your own animations on your character. These are all things we're working on, looking at, as you've seen with Roblox, we do a lot of experimenting, trying things, seeing what works, and putting out the things that we find best.
If I'm really sad that the new animations are here, and I want to use Roblox's old animations, is there a way that I can do that?
Yep, there certainly is. We've archived all of the old, previously used animations. You can go out there and pull those down, use them in your place. As with everything in Roblox, we're very customizable. You can customize the animation script for every character in your place. You can put the old animations, new animations, your own animations, whatever you like.
Do you know if we describe how to do this on the wiki?
There is documentation somewhere. If not, I'll certainly work with Laker and make certain we get that out there so everyone has a list of where they can find all the animations we've ever used in the game. And have them available if that's what you want to use in your place.
So do you envision that in the future, like the animations will become kind of like a model market that for game creators, or is that like as a person, as like a user, I can buy some on my character
Both.
as well?
Both. I mean, exactly. I'd love to have it initially probably go to a model market where you can buy and sell and trade for use within your places. Ideally, it'd be great if we had more like the t-shirt market where you can buy and sell and then equip on your character. If you see that guy has an awesome walk, I want to use that walk. That would be an ideal situation.
Awesome.
We're working on it. We're trying these things out, as I said. We like to experiment with a lot of different things, and we're going to release the things that really work.
Nice. This is very exciting.
What about animations for non-humanoids? Like if you have a car or something you want to have animations on for your character.
Right. Actually, you can use the existing animation system for anything that's moving. If you have a car, if you have a squid, a spider, a giant two-headed dinosaur, anything that you can imagine and build in Roblox, you can also animate using the animation system. You just put it into the animation editor, pose the character you want it, and upload it and play it in your place.
I think we could use more giant two-headed dinosaurs.
You can always use more two-headed giant dinosaurs.
Awesome. All right. So next up is Arseny.
Hey guys, I'm Arseny, ZuxCG on Roblox. I work on a lot of things in the client, and that includes rendering, so making your games look better and helping developers build better games. So last year, like end of last year, we introduced a major material update where we did a complete revamp of our previously 9 materials and added like 6 more. This was well received, but people keep asking us for more. Where are more materials? I want to use this material, I want to use this material. 16 materials is not enough. We are listening to feedback. And our goal is to give you enough materials to be able to build really, really cool stuff, but at the same time to not sort of overwhelm the place creators with materials, and to only give materials that are distinct, that work well within Roblox, and that are awesome. So we did a poll across our developer community a few months ago and asked them the simple question: if you wanted 3 more materials, what would they be? We aggregated the poll, we sorted this by priority, and we have several new materials to show you. So let me. Here I have a wind place, famous wind place built by Asimo 3081, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry if I got this wrong.
Nice.
Oh, 3089, sorry.
1 by 1.
Yeah. So I remodeled this place a bit by changing the materials on some parts. So here are the new materials that we have. The first one is wood planks. We had the wood material like since I guess forever, and it works well when it works, but there are problems with this. It's a wood surface that's just like uniform, and there are no plank definitions on the surface. There are no nails. It's from a distance, it's not very recognizable as wood. So a lot of people wanted something different. A lot of people wanted wood planks. So here it is. It's a new material. It's still wood, but it has built-in plank definition, and you can see nails here. And as with all materials, you can color it. So I can do, I don't know, pink wood. Not the best choice. Maybe this is slightly better. So as you can see, it works well. The colors here are a bit off, but this is because I'm not a very good place designer. In general, it works well with our existing wood materials. So here's something else that a lot of people asked for. We have a lot of stone type materials, so there is slate that you can see here, there's concrete that's in this place that uses snow, and there are pebbles and marble and granite, but people wanted more. So we give you cobblestone. A very interesting thing about cobblestone, this is something that we didn't really try before, is it has built-in color variations. You can still recolor this material, so I can do like this, or maybe this, but even if the material is gray, it has a bit of color in it, and it looks a bit more interesting and a bit more varied, and of course it's high quality, interesting specular details that you see, and you know, in general we expect to see a lot of this material in games. We liked this slight color variation so much that we decided to slightly update the brick. This brick wall, it uses our existing brick material, and it is a bit different. It has a bit more color than it used to have. So we expect that games that use brick will be slightly better looking with this update. And also you can see that the mortar here improved. It doesn't get the part color anymore. And the final material that we have is metal. So I'm not very creative, so the only thing I could think of is metal steps and, you know, metal floor here. So as you can see, this is slightly bland, but this is exactly what people want. So we had 2 different metal materials before, diamond plate and corroded metal, and they all had some other things, not just metallic plate. A lot of people wanted just a sheet of metal. You can see that it still has some details, it's a bit dented, it looks a bit interesting, but otherwise, you know, metal. And you can color it as well as all other materials. The best thing is, we have these 3 new materials. You can use them next Thursday. With the client update, we'll ship all 3 of them immediately available.
Cool.
Awesome.
Very cool. So, Adam, how do...
Actually, I had a follow-up
Yeah, go
question on that. I've noticed on the stream, a number of people were asking, are these going to be new materials, or are these going to be materials that replace the existing ones?
So 3 of them are completely new, so metal, cobblestone, and wood planks, completely new materials. The only change that we are making is we're making brick slightly interesting, but it's a relatively minor thing. It makes it more visually varied, but it shouldn't drastically alter the way the place looks.
Right.
So QT Kints 123 wants to know if we're going to make a glow-in-the-dark material.
Glow in the dark. So we have several ideas for several new materials that require us some technological adjustments. One example is glowing things. We weren't thinking about like glow in the dark material. We were thinking more like lava maybe. We are thinking about this. Stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to mention in glow in the dark is a lot of questions we're getting is whenever you want to use lighting, it's slightly complicated right now in Studio, and I think that's how you should do in the glow, like you have regular material and like kind of, you know, put more interesting lighting in, and we're working on making that easier as well. All right, so how we're doing on Twitch? What's the excitement? What's the buzz about?
Well, it seems like people are spamming the chat a lot. I don't know.
All right, okay. So there's a lot
I don't really
of
have anything here.
All right, very cool. Right, let's move on. I have another demo. I have one demo to show you as well. Don't start the video yet. I work on a lot of different things related to our kind of developer platform, a lot of features that, you know, we're doing for developers. And one of the things that I think is really important and we're missing is the ability to create smarter and better monsters and character in Roblox. So I guess we can start with a video. So I put up a little demo, and as you can see, this is like our classic Crossroads level, really blend down to make it more obvious. And I have an interesting tool where I can click anywhere, and it's going to compute the optimal path through the level to get to this point. And then I have a script that kind of investigates the environment and makes character go along this path. It colors the part that it encountered and decided that you need to jump or you need to like make another turn. As you can see, you can click on any point in the level, and it knows that sometimes you're falling, sometimes you need to jump, and it turns out not hard to make a script that actually propagates character along the path. One thing I wanted to show here is, although you'll see that there's like kind of a zigzag pattern to the points, it's fairly straightforward to cut all of the corners and kind of go on a straight line. So finally, I'm going to give it a big challenge and ask it to go to this little ledge in Crossroads level. And when I tried this first, I wasn't sure if there's even a path. But it seems there is. There's like a door in behind in Crossroads that I never used. It's just so easier to just destroy and make your own entrance. And let's see if it could get all the way there. One thing I should note that we're exposing this in a very, very general way. So the code that like the API that we're going to give you that computes the path doesn't have to do anything with characters or humanoid. Just give it start and end point, and it's going to build like an optimal path in the level without any kind of pre-computation, and the level could obviously change at any point in time since it's Roblox. So obviously, more interesting application of this would be doing a game where monsters use this to have some interesting behavior. So I made kind of a little playground thing, which is try to mimic the classic Pac-Man game in 3 dimensions. And as you can see, there's a level that like looks kind of like a maze, and there's a bunch of cherries scattered around. So let's try to play this. So when you play it, there are a bunch of mobs that are trying to get you and try to find paths to you. They're running a little faster than you, so you gotta be smart about like what to do with this. So here, like if you're not smart, this is what happens. They're playing football with your body. But if you could get to the they're chasing me already. So if you get to the cherry, then temporarily you'll be able to waste them instead. And the rules of the game is that when you touch the monster, it has to go all the way up to the sphere up there to revive. So as you can see, and this all of them are using pathfinding functionality that we described before to do this. So you can see you can have some very interesting behavior where, based on the logic, one of them got stuck. You can tell them to go to different parts of the level, and to make it more interesting, the level is dynamic. All of the doors here appear and disappear randomly. So this forces this pathfinding to find optimal path dynamically. So a lot of the systems that do this in other games kind of require so-called nav mesh that has to be static or not change much. So in Roblox, everything is completely dynamic, is completely changed. Oh, I'm out of the visibility. Will I get there? Oh my god. No, so this kind of shows you what kind of interesting gameplay you can make. So this is the heavy lifting of creating interesting AI or monsters. So really excited to see what you guys could do with this.
Is it possible to override the player with this? So if you wanted to, you can make the player pathfind?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the first demo show. Yeah, you can completely like experiment with things like you click to move or like you touch to move, and it figures out the path and like propagates character along with it.
So in Crossroads there is this ladder, and I noticed that you didn't try to go to the top. Does pathfinding work with ladders?
This is a great question. The first time we're going to release it's not going to work with ladders. Ladders is this interesting concept in Roblox that we're dynamically figure out what's ladder and what's not. But in future, this is just the first thing, and there's a lot of features for pathfinding that we're going to be implementing as time goes. There's going to be something about group movement. It's about something about ladders, or like passing through some obstacles, or jumping over the gaps and things like that. But I think even this is like allows a lot of different games. I can imagine games like League of Roblox or similar games could use it.
Lego to the Foot wants to know, will this tool be available to users who don't know how to code? So if you don't know how to code, can you use it?
So right now, unfortunately, no. So this requires the scripting. But if someone figures out a way to build a model that uses this tool, or like a character you can insert and does something like that, then absolutely you'll be able to insert and just use it. But like for the person who creates this model, you need to know how to script.
Can I make a labyrinth game with this? Can I make a maze game, I guess?
Absolutely. Like this is the point of this functionality, that like in the maze, it will try to find the path to get you out of it, or say that it's impossible. So all kind of maze games, all kind of like games where there are obstacles or physics like blocking the way.
So maze games are too easy now.
Well, too easy for AI, not too easy for players.
That's true.
All right, cool. Thanks for the question. Awesome questions.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Okay, and the final one that we have is Adam.
Right. So I'm going to be talking about something that we've been calling CSG, which doesn't really make sense to most people, and I'm just going to explain it kind of in plain terms. So in Roblox, mostly you have blocks and spheres and whatnot, and that's what you use to make your games. That's what you use to create the geometry. But what if you could make a hole inside of a block? What if you could take a sphere and hollow it out? And so that's what I've created here. So I guess we're going to go to the video here. So what you're seeing here is that I'm going to construct a cup. Now in Roblox, making a cup's kind of hard because how are you going to hollow out a cup, right? You could maybe create a bunch of blocks in a ring, separate blocks, but it'd be really it'd take a lot of time, and it'd be kind of hard to do. What if you could just take a cylinder and then take another cylinder and cut out of that cylinder? And so that's what you're seeing here, is that I've taken the cylinder and I've duplicated it. I've made a smaller cylinder, and I put that cylinder inside of it, and now I'm going to cut it out. So you see here, this has never been done in Roblox before. This is completely new technology. It's going to be coming out in the next few weeks. But as you can see, it just with this little thing here, I've already expanded the possibilities of what I can do with this. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to make a handle with this also. So I'm going to create a cylinder, and I'm going to cut out another cylinder from it to make a ring, and then I'm going to cut from that half of that to make the actual handle of the cup. So with this technology, you can make all kinds of shapes that you haven't been able to make before. Anyone can do it, and the great thing is that if I make this cup, someone else can go and separate it and change it. So I can make like a really cool cup, and then Bob can go and change the cup however he wants. Maybe he wants to add some cats to it or something, I don't know. But Bob can make the cup he wants, and I can make the cup I want, and we can share cups. So there's a lot of cup sharing going on with this technology. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm making another cylinder here, and I'm going to be cutting it out, and it's making a ring. So if I go in and I'm going to adjust it a little bit, move it towards the base of the cup. So now that I have this ring, I need to get it to be a half ring. Otherwise, you're going to have some loop in the inside of the cup. You're probably not going to get as much water as you want in that cup. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to try to cut a piece and try to rotate it so I can cut it. So the thing is about this technology lets you do any kind of shapes, any kind of things that Roblox already supports. One thing it doesn't allow you to do is file meshes. You can't just take one of Roblox's meshes and change it, because it's more for primitives. It works off of primitives, and our meshes are not primitives. But you could create essentially any Roblox mesh with this technology. So if you want to create a sword, you can create a sword. If you want to create a gun, you can create a gun. Create a house, complete house. You can create every type of toy that you've ever had with this tech. So yeah, airplanes. I'm going to start looking at the feed here.
Yeah, actually, I have a couple of comments that I
can create your own Blox crown.
You certainly lit up the feed here with a lot of great questions. Some people are asking, does it work with multiple pieces? Can I subtract multiple parts out?
You can subtract, so every time you create a part, you could take two of those parts or thousands of parts, well, maybe not thousands. There is a triangle limit that we impose for our engine. That's 2,500 triangles. But many parts you can combine together, and once you get a hold of this and start using it, you'll really see what you can do, what's possible.
Will we also be able to use spheres?
Yep, spheres, cylinders, any primitive that Roblox supports right now. We'll also be adding like cones and other kind of primitives that would be really useful.
Can I drop a coin inside the cup?
Physics. So physics is the second part of this. Physics is the second part of this. So right now we're going to release so right now this is a box, and first we're going to release physics in a box form. Second thing we're going to release is actual physics, so that you could drop a coin in the cup and the coin will bounce around. You can jump in the cup, you can run around the cup, you could put the cup on your head, whatever. So that's the second release that's coming after this first release. And the first release is coming in the next few weeks. The second release with physics will be coming after that.
So this cup you built, is this one part, or is this actually still 16 parts?
This is one part. So if you look on the left, it says it's a union operation. We might change the name. So it's just one part. So if you created, 30 part cool monster or whatever, you could union all that together and have one part, and you'd be moving one part around. The performance would only be needing one part. So there's no welds involved. It's all just a single object.
Can I also script this? use this mic?
We will be. Oh, in game. No, not yet. That is. But we hope to have it so that, like you could imagine, you could cut down a tree with this, or you could, use a samurai sword to cut out a hole from a wall and walk through it. So we plan to have that in game at some point, but not right now.
I think this is super cool. I've heard like multiple times from multiple different developers. You're making a game and you want to build a gun, and you start by building a gun from a lot of parts, and then you put this gun in a game, and the game is slow because there are a lot of parts.
That's right.
And you don't have an option. You have to simplify. You have to dump down your beautiful gun that you created.
Right.
And it seems that this technology allows you to just have this gun that you like spend a lot of time on, union all of this together, get one part, put it in a game. It works. It's fast.
Yes. Yeah. That is the goal. Is if you want to create a very detailed weapon or prop, you can now, and you don't pay the cost of all of those parts being replicated across the network.
And one thing I wanted to mention is like based on scripting is in Studio when you're creating these objects, right? It's completely open to scripting right now.
Yes.
So you can do like any kind of script or any kind of plugin that generates interesting things that then you use this tool to merge.
What about materials? How do
So
materials
right now,
others?
there's only one material per part supported. Later on, we'll have a union consisting potentially of multiple materials. And right now, we're doing one material, one color, because we want to keep within sort of the simple confines of Roblox. But later, we're expand that, and we're gonna add more features to it.
All right. Awesome. How much time we have? We're good? All right, awesome. So it was great. I hope you guys liked it. And I wanted to kind of say again that this kind of features, it's not like they're months out. You'll start seeing this on Roblox in the next coming weeks. Next week Rukiryo, a couple weeks later CSG. Pest finding is also closed. We have some animations already. So this is like really soon and really close to get your hands. Please make awesome games with it. This is our goal here. Hopefully you like what we're doing. And stay tuned for more BloxCon. Thank you.
And we are back with our second live Q&A of the day. Or actually, I don't know, it's probably like the third or fourth because these guys have been taking questions the whole time, which is great. Please keep sending your questions. We want to hear them. Send it to us on Twitter, #Roblox, so that we see it. Put it in the forums on Roblox.com or ask them in the chat on Twitch, and we will magically have them appear on our iPad here, and we will answer them. A couple other notes. One is, unless anything has changed in like the last minute, Germany, Ghana, 0-0, nothing going on there. Forget the TV, just watch us. Second is, remember, if you buy BC or Robux today, you will get a really cool virtual BloxCon top hat. That will be awarded next week, so it's for any BC or Robux purchase made today. At the end of the day, then we'll be able to go and run a report and see who bought things. We will put those in your hot little hands on Monday or Tuesday. Likewise, I think the second mystery box probably has gone off sale now. The third mystery box, I'll let it go right now. The third mystery box, look for it at about 2 o'clock. It's going to go even faster than the other two. Won't be up for long, so 2 o'clock, you're going to want to check that out. Last thing is, if you are not following us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. Look for the purple follow button, which is somewhere around Jared's leg, and hit that follow button, follow us on Twitch so that you can see us every time we go live. So with that, we're going to get to the questions, and let's introduce, once again, Builderman David Bazuki is here with us. We've got Arseny, Zooks, CG.
Yes.
And Jared, I don't even know what Jared is very, very new, like not even 2 months now, I think.
Sharp 9.
Huh?
Sharp 9.
Sharp 9. And he is heading up our web engineering. So great to have you guys with us, and take it away, Dave.
Thank you, Brad. Overall comment, the questions today have been better than we've ever seen. So we love them. This morning, the questions rocked, and I'm already seeing great ones. The questions are really, really technical, meaty, go to the future of Roblox. So keep them coming, guys and gals. I like them all. Okay, I'm going to start with one for Arseny and myself. This is from Steven1411. Will we ever see suspension physics? So I think suspension physics could mean two things. Either like, can you make the Golden Gate Bridge out of ropes, or can I make a dune buggy with a good suspension? We obviously want to do both of those. I don't know, Arseny, you want to talk about that, or you know?
So we really want to get into this. There are some really, really deep technical challenges. We want to give you suspension physics, whatever that means, in the state that you build a complicated mechanism and it just works. We had a lot of prototypes around this area, and the thing is, it's easy to get a demo right. It's hard to get a system where whatever you build, it looks reasonable, it looks close to reality. So this is a challenge for us.
Yeah, but it's the whole philosophy of Roblox. You put it together like you would in real life, and it just works. So that is the vision, and I think you're going to see some nice action in that direction. I said it this morning, I'll say it again. If you know anyone who's a great software developer and has experience in physics simulation, contact us. Obviously, they got to be a CS, real grad working on this kind of stuff, where we're looking for great engineers in a lot of areas. So let us know. Wow, Arseny, technical questions are going to keep coming for you. This is from CXWXOX. So say I've got a super high-end PC or Mac. What about motion blur? Like, should we be doing that?
Blur. So I think we should. There is a trick. This is a hard part about Roblox. People have a lot of different hardware, a lot of different capabilities. We can introduce things that change the graphics, change the visuals without changing the gameplay. If a feature has a potential of affecting gameplay, we have to be really careful. Yeah. We did, for example, when we shipped dynamic lighting, we did a lot of work to make sure it's available across the board. If we didn't do this, games like Darkness wouldn't be possible, because gameplay affecting element has to be visible for everybody. Motion blur seems like just an interesting visual effect, so I think we should be able to do that. Would be good, I guess, for racing games. Maybe something else. I think this is a good effect to have.
Okay, great one. So this is from Gunsmaniac. I'm going to let Jared dabble in this, and I'll give some background as well. This is pretty good. So any plans to make normal game servers dedicated? For example, giving servers an ID, allowing them to remain online. So, you know, we're making a big social push. I think a lot of people have talked about what's the best way to play with friends, and one interesting way would be take any game, allow yourself to carve off an instance, and you play in that instance just with your friends. Jared, anything else?
Yeah, I believe
want to
there
add?
has been some talk and some work that's been done already on reserved game instances, reserved server instances. So there's some work already done, and I think we can look at fleshing that out and seeing what it would take to make that available.
All right, back to Arsini. This is from Voice RBLX. Any new particle effects in development?
So we have some internal work being done. The focus of it is to improve the way the existing particle effects look and check if there are any other interesting effects that we are not giving people right now that should be possible. The trick there is we want to give you a particle effects that you just put in your game and it acts and looks and feels like whatever it's supposed to do. So for example, right now fire doesn't really have any physics impact, but explosion does. We want our fire to be more like explosion in a way that, you know, maybe should put bricks on fire. I don't know.
Okay, good little hint to the future of Roblox there. Obviously, all materials, doing all physical properties. Going back to Brad now. Zolarus Roblox, will there be a Dominus actually on sale tonight at midnight?
Yes, there will.
Okay.
So you are going to want to stay up. And also, buy Robux. Stock up now. The Dominus will not be one ticket.
Okay, on the same topic, Arconian, I didn't get my top hat after buying Robux. What's up with this?
As we have said repeatedly, the top hats that go with purchase of Robux or PC today, we will award those early next week because we're awarding it to anybody who buys it today. So we need today to be over, and then we'll go and look at who bought, and we'll award that early next week. So hang in.
Okay, good one. This is from Malox12. I think this is kind of global. It relates to some of the stuff we're thinking about with mobile, with his when and where do we alert, both in-game as system-wide, and then it wraps into web as well. And it's, would it be possible to add a feature so you can subscribe to a game to receive a notification when it's updated? Jared?
It's a very interesting feature.
Cool
I think
idea.
we should look into putting that on the roadmap.
Okay. Fear me, I am lag. Have you ever considered doing live stream scripting tutorials in Twitch in which you might answer scripting questions? We'll give that one to Brad.
Yes, we have. We have not only considered that, we are going to do it.
Okay, we answered this one again this morning, but we're going to go right at it again. This is from Cool Gaming Guy 123. On this one, I'm going to let Arsini do the tech, and I'm going to do the marketing strategic thing. Will Roblox ever come out on game consoles like the Xbox 360 or the PS3? How technically hard would that be?
So we had early days of Roblox, we only had PC, then we added Mac, then we added iOS, we almost added Android. Every next platform is easier than all the previous ones. I would say that probably right now it makes more sense to do PS4 and XB1, not PS3 and XB360. But I don't know, nothing is out of the question. So technically, very achievable, we can do this.
Yeah, so what's unique about Roblox, that same client code, or at least 98% of it right now, is being used on all four of these platforms. If you've been watching the stream, you also saw Android and Android TV. You know, when you saw that, you also saw Fire on Kindle Fire TV, and you saw game controller support. So the real issue, and we are starting to reach out to Microsoft and Sony, is Roblox is all dynamic user-generated content. It's a little different than what's typically done on a console right now. It's, you know, it's unpredictable. What you build is what we play. So we are looking into that, but no promises or release dates. Oh, okay, this one's for Bricks MP. I'm gonna give this one to Brad. Instead of archiving messages, I really wish I could delete messages to have spam messages disappear forever.
That's an interesting thought. we're looking at different ways of managing your messages, just being able to delete messages. If we have people complain about PMs that they receive from other people, we have to be able to go and check that out. But I think there's probably something we can work out to allow you to remove that from your inbox or your archive so you don't have to worry about it, but still allow us to retain access to it.
Okay, we were getting a lot of really serious, deep technical questions, very strategic from Demjot. We're just going to go through the group on this one. It's a big one, and that is, do you believe in magic? We're going to start with Arseny.
Well, I'm more a tech guy. I believe in technology more than magic.
Okay, Brad.
We do magic every day.
Okay, Jared.
I think I'm with Brad on that one.
Okay, yeah, that's a safe one. Okay, good question. We'll go technical and then to Brad and Jared on this one. What about a group name change feature? Hard, easy?
Group name change, like a
Yeah, like
Group
change the
plan.
name of
Yeah,
my
yeah.
group.
yeah, it sounds like a good thing to do.
Brad, what do you think?
Yeah, totally doable.
Okay. Okay, wow, I'm reading these as fast as I can. I'm not even screening them anymore. This is for Brad. Someone said on the live stream, if you bought something as Robux or BC, you'd get a top hat. Didn't we just answer that one?
It is. It's like a time machine.
Okay.
You will get your top hat next week.
Okay,
Make a
this,
little card that says next week.
this is a great one from Mario Dude 0123. Will we ever be able to license the engine and put our games on other platforms? We are thinking about that. We're not going to do that in the near-term future. We're doing some experiments with that as the quality of what we can build on Roblox, I mean, just keeps going up, up, and up. That's starting to be more and more feasible. What's really interesting about what we're doing at Roblox is, just how everything works, cross-platform, in the cloud, all of that kind of stuff. Brad or Arseny, you guys want to chime in on that?
I have an interesting comment. So we were thinking about this. One interesting thing that is very different, like in Roblox compared to other engines, we are very, very aggressive about the pace of updates. We release an update every week. We release important features like, I don't know, every month or two. So, and we have this cloud infrastructure that has to be to an extent in sync with the code that you are running on the client. So there are some interesting trade-offs there. If we give you an engine, does this mean that we'll ask you to update it every month or so?
Yeah, awesome. So that's part of our philosophy. I mean, we iterate relentlessly, and we're pushing code all the time. I think Jared's team on the website, we're pushing a lot more than every 2 weeks.
Yes.
I think that's safe to say. Okay, this is an obvious one. I'll go to Arseny on this, and that is plans for more group-related methods, i.e. APIs. I think that's just a no-brainer, right? Finding out what group, what clan we're in. I think we already allow that. Or
we have some API that may be Roblox locked right now.
Okay.
But no-brainer.
Yeah, so you should ultimately you'll be able to figure that out in the game that you make. Okay, this is a biggie. Brad, you want to go after this and then I'll follow up, and that is from Kylie Kai55. What are points for?
What is the point of points?
Or do you want me to start?
Yeah. Well, the idea of points is to establish sort of an achievement system on Roblox that's not about how much money you have or how many hats you have, but actually how well you might do, not only in individual games, but actually collectively across all games. So it's really meant to be the foundation for almost a metagame on Roblox, so that we can start saying, hey, how are people doing across FPSs? How are people doing across RPGs? But when we introduce points, and the way that we did this in particular is we just put the functionality out there and let people play with it. We didn't want to introduce restrictions at the beginning. We like to see what the community does with any new feature that we introduce, and then we're starting to gradually understand how points can best work for the community, not just for players, but for developers as well, because they're the ones who are awarding the points.
Yeah, so I'm going to go high level on this and just let you know, points are still in beta. We are trying to we have a really big picture vision on points, and that is to allow every different game on Roblox to participate as part of a meta game. And in doing that, the balance of creating a global leaderboard that has integrity is a really big challenge. We're working on that. The challenge of making points easy to use for developers, we're really diving in that. All of the, lots of subtle little issues. Can you sell points? All of these kind of things. We're watching it. So I think we are well on our way to a really unique system where Roblox is dynamic, it's changing, it's new all the time. There's a lot of user-generated content, but at the same time, there's a way to compete not just within one person's game, but globally. And that's our vision, really, is to use all of your content towards a global leaderboard score, not just for individuals, but also for clans. Okay, this one I'm going to give to Brad. What updates are we going to make on the Roblox DevX program? Any ideas there?
There are always things that we're thinking about. DevX continues to grow every single month. We're getting new developers coming in, developers who've been in for a while. We have several people now who have earned collectively more than $10,000 since we started the program, and it's not been running for all that many months. But right now, I think both the cash out levels and what you can do are pretty well set. We anticipate keeping them where they are for right now, and just looking to make sure that it's not so much making changes to the DevX program itself, but actually introducing more new ways that you can add functionality to your games that will help you earn Robux and then go into DevX.
Okay, awesome. So going to give Jared and Brad and myself a little warning. I'm just seeing a huge Arsini pileup in the question queue.
Oh, good.
So no disrespect.
I don't feel anyone. Yeah, I'm just going to relax.
No disrespect, Arsini. Get ready. Let's just rock and roll here. Color property to explosions. Robot Meg, what do you think?
There is no color property in explosions. This is an oversight.
Yeah, I think it.
I don't know. You can do. You can do like green fire. Why can't you do a green explosion?
Okay. This is from Alpha Warrior 54, and on this one, Arsini, you may also just comment a little, if you want, on our vision for materials as well. We're going to do a detail here, which is just, can you reduce the orange in the corroded metal? That's specific, but maybe there's a bigger picture to that too.
Interesting question. So, can we reduce the orange in the corroded metal? So in general, we are not entirely happy with the way colors work across the board in our materials. They work all right. They allow people to make good content, but we want to push it more. So we showed some new materials today that have a bit more color variation. In the same vein, Rust could not just be like a lot of orange and a bit of metal and maybe like more variants. And we would like to sort of figure things out for you. It is not very useful model where a developer has to hand tune every rusted brick in his place. It's a much better model where you put Rust on everything. Well, not on everything, within a reason. And it works great. We can look into whether the sort of exact amount of orange on Rust makes sense or not.
Okay, awesome, great. So that was from Alpha Warrior 54, and right after that comes Geek Squid, who's saying, so wait, the big question is, will Roblox make a glass material?
Aha! So, as I hinted not half an hour ago, there are some materials that are a bit more complicated from the technological perspective. When you say glass, you really don't just mean glass, you mean a transparent glass surface that refracts the objects behind it. And we had some prototypes that show that it is possible and not overly hard, but there are some tech changes that have to happen before that. Also, maybe this is for Dave, but wouldn't it be cool if glass also fractured on impact?
Yeah, I think obviously that would be awesome. Yeah.
Fracture, shatter.
Okay, so these questions are like literally mirroring some of our strategic planning meetings we've been having, because the next one's just going to follow right on. And will you ever make terrain better, as in like making water with waves and other stuff?
So
this is from Derping 100.
I resisted the temptation of accidentally showing terrain during the previous session. I didn't do this, but we are working on this. We have several big things we want to achieve this year. Better terrain is one thing.
Yeah, okay, following up. Dynamic lighting, are we going to go further? Could we make it more realistic?
Did I just say there were several big things we wanted to achieve this year?
You did say that.
So I will put it like that. There are three big things that we want to achieve this year in terms of the picture quality. Making lighting better is one of them. We don't know if we can make it. should I say that we want a great engineer to join us?
Yes, if you're a great engineer, please join us. Thank you.
But we are thinking about this. This is one of the 3 big things we want to do.
Okay, this is going to go back to Brad. Daily Gaming Roblox. Last question was from Block CYZ. Will you guys do another hat contest when players make their own hats and vote? And do we want to comment on any other contests we have going on right now?
Well, we've always got almost one contest of one kind or another. We are looking at getting back into game contests as well. There are a couple of things that we need to make work better in order for us to do that. Jared, we have to talk. Hack contest, interesting idea. I think we can fold that into the planning.
Okay, great. I'm going to answer this one because I sat in. This is from Little Big Blocks. A lot of you ask this at the Maker Faire, and the game team is working on it. And we have an option in Roblox to turn sound down inside Roblox. I think we've got that one underway, or we're looking at it. Back to our cine, terrain lighting change, dependency on time of day, and skyboxes. You know.
Is this one question or 4?
That's I don't know.
I'm confused here.
Will terrain get lighting changes depending on the time of day and skyboxes?
I see. So time of day, yes. In fact, it does do it right now to an extent. Skyboxes, not now, but this is a very interesting thing that we are considering. Essentially, right now, there's this problem where you have to carefully synchronize your lighting setup with your skybox. And if you want to make a good-looking sunset, it's not enough for you to just maybe like create or find a beautiful sunset image. You also have to put the sun in a certain spot, make sure that the sun is orangish, and do things like this. This is hard, and it's hard to make a dynamic time of day with a system like this. We are thinking about this.
Okay, this one I'm going to go to Brad and Jared on. Brad maybe on the specifics, and then we can just go into how it's actually working. And this is about summer interns. You know, what are the requirements, and do we have interns? How's it going? So let's start with Brad on the requirements.
Requirements, it's actually sort of take what Dave's been saying earlier about, we're looking for people with computer science degrees and experience and all of that, and then back up maybe, a couple of years from that. People who are in college right now for computer science, who are studying computer science, who are studying physics, those are the kind of people that we look for and that we talk to, and some of them we hire.
Jared, do we have any interns, and how are they doing?
You certainly do. They're doing great, and it's great having them because they know what the community wants, and they use Roblox, and they've been using it for a while, and so it's really great having them on the team and helping us move things forward that makes a difference for people.
Okay, here's a great one, Brad. Auburn color hair for girls. I mean, we got blue, black, cinnamon, golden, all of this, no red. What's that?
Guess we have to look at some Carrot Tops.
Okay, we need that right now.
Yeah.
Any updates to fit in with universes and games that you can disclose? I mean, I know that we are working on much better collaborative async asset management in Roblox Studio. I don't know if Arseny, you want to go into any detail on that? It's a little more Simon and Adams kind of province.
So here's the thing that I want to say. If you're a developer who wants to make a great game using universes, things that we are thinking of, it's like maybe a big open world game with a lot of different like places and dungeons that you teleport from and back and forth. If you want to make a game like that and you lack something, tell us.
Okay, awesome. This is from Live Fight Rise. I'm going to go to Brad on this. Will we ever be able to mute other players so we can't see their chat? This will help make Roblox more suitable for kids. Well, we kind of do something like that with whitelisting, don't we, Brad?
Whitelisting is not player to player. Whitelisting is for those under 13 to be able to chat freely in game, but with a limited vocabulary set. Yes, we are going to be doing a block feature. We've spec'd it out. It is in the queue. I think, as we've mentioned a few times during this broadcast, we're going to be really focusing a lot on social features in the next couple of months. And among those social features is going to be the ability to block another player-to-player blocks within a game in PMs. That sort of thing. We can't do that with things that are more global like the forums, but we know that's a very highly desirable feature.
Okay, I'm going to warn everyone again that we have more Arsini features backing up.
All right.
So the three of us, once again.
Keep it up.
Okay. Robocop123 looking for reflective mirror-like materials.
Remember I said about glass that it requires some technical updates. So reflection is something else that requires a technological upgrade in the engine. It is a very, very tough one. So like really AAA games that require a giant GPU to work on are only starting to do proper reflections right now. So this is a tough one. We have plans to do it for certain, maybe for water and not for other materials, but we want to do this and we have ideas.
Okay, this one I'm going to yell out to the crowd here as well as who we've got here, because I think we've actually addressed this. Resize tool on a union operation, is that going to work or not? My guess is we're doing it but XYZ scale only, or are we doing it in one direction only?
We are doing this only in studio.
Okay.
XYZ, no.
I mean, is uniform resize or is it along one axis?
Non-uniform works as well, I think.
Okay, there we go. Let's keep going. This one will all answer. What big changes do you think are going to happen because of the CSG tool? I would just call this more modeling, simple modeling within Roblox. And are we going to be able to make models with this tool too? Obviously, all the features are for users. My big thought is, besides a vision where gear, tools, weapons are all made by the Roblox community rather than us, all 3D assets become much more user creatable. I think the demonstration on our vision for characters is not as much to, I think, eliminate the ability to use whatever classic Roblox character you want, version 1, version 2, or 3, but to think about the bodies on Roblox being created by the community and sold by the community rather than just controlled by us. I don't know if you guys want to chime in any more on top of that.
I mean, I think one of the things that CSG will certainly bring is just a lot more individuality to the games that are being created. Not that it's not there now, but I think this just takes us even farther in the direction of putting a lot of creative opportunity in the hands of our developers.
I think this makes the life of the developer just much easier. You can build more things now and build it easier.
Okay, this one, this is a pretty wide open one. Are you going to make any special games for football or soccer, Jared?
I saw a really cool football game the other day that we were playing around the office, so I think everything's wide open, right?
Yeah, so we would hope you guys make the great football and soccer games. And I think we got one, don't we have a World Cup game on our, we have something up there live now on our...
Well, Marble Run has a,
Okay.
they have a World Cup themed version.
Got it, okay, I wasn't in there yet. Okay, back to Arsini. I think we already talked about particles. I'm going to skip that. We're going to go back to, wow, great questions. I'm going to go to Brad. This goes a little high level on just marketing in general as far as merchandising. They're asking for versions of Roblox players for sale in stores, either figures, plushes, whatever.
Yep. Yeah, we know that merchandising is a very, not just lucrative, but powerful way to brand Roblox more. We actually have retailers and others coming to us now expressing a lot of interest. So we're looking at the absolute best way to approach that.
Okay, back to Arsini. This is from SCG4, very complex username. Support for 3D dynamic skyboxes.
I feel like I already talked about this, but yes. So right now, to make a great looking sky, you have to create a skybox. It is hard. We feel like we can do better. We feel like we can build a system where you sort of like pick time of day, like sort of where you are, how much cloud coverage do you want to have, things like that, and everything else sort of works, and that would allow you to do dynamic time of day rotation. Some other things we feel are more important than this, like terrain, but this is on our plan. It's just further down on the list.
Okay, I'm going to, with Jared, just roll back in the last week or two to some of our Scrum meetings, and straight from Lolaris, when will we be able to see how many developer products we've sold in a game?
Well, we're doing some work on the developer dashboard and putting some more nicer metrics on there. Right now it's very bare bones and very minimal, and we have lots of ideas of stuff we can put there and stuff to make it better for developers.
Yeah, so I think we believe in general any data stream that we have, your visitors, your return rate, your money, we really want kind of like the Google Analytics for our devs with that dev dashboard.
There's a lot more we could be putting up there.
Yeah, and so graphs, numbers, whatever. Okay, from Trevor the Jetty back to Arseny. With the new CSG modeler, what's up with UV maps? Can we make them? Do we need to make them?
Everything is automatic. So I know materials work. I think decals work as well. Everything is automatic. You don't have to think about this. You just build, union, subtract, things like this. The rest is up to the system.
Okay, this one I'm going to go with Brad, and then I'm going to follow up with it. And this is a funny one. What do all the loading messages mean when you start a game, like loading new particles? And that's from MaxRat258.
They're exactly what they say they are. Yeah, I mean we're loading new particles. It's just it's fun. Actually, I think our hope is that someday we won't need loading messages at all.
Thank you, Brad. So I think it's all of our universal belief that ultimately we want instantaneous load. It's a huge technical challenge because these are dynamic places and they're streaming in. But the real issue is, yes, can you load that game like a YouTube video instantaneously?
But in the meantime, why not have fun with the loading images?
Okay, this is we're going to go around the group. You guys can each think about this one because I'm going to ask this one individually rather than the company. I'll do the company as a whole. This is from me, Lolitic. What is the biggest success you guys think you've made so far in Roblox? So Jared, you've been here 3 weeks, Arseny, Brad, pick one thing out of the hat that you think is awesome so far that you've been a part of. Any ideas?
Dynamic lighting.
Okay. Cha-ching. Brad.
I think getting out there more, meeting all of you. So, the maker fairs we're doing this year, the Blocks cons we did last year, really seeing how excited you are about Roblox.
Okay.
I'm just very excited to be involved with such a company doing such really cool stuff and some really great talented people. So I'm just super excited to be here and super excited to work on what we're working on.
Yeah, I think the biggest success for me would be those of you that played Roblox when we literally launched and had 20 people playing. That very quick move we made to removing all of the Roblox created stuff and going 100% user generated, it's been the engine, and I think that decision was instrumental in the company. So thank you for your awesome creations. You are powering Roblox. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, Arseny, won't all of these new materials increase server lag?
No. Completely client side, and if your PC can't handle them, we'll dial them down, so don't worry.
Okay, this goes to the future of social on Roblox. This is from Narwhal Ord. Will there be an update when you're allowed to play on your own or play only with your friends? So I think we answered this a little with the whole idea of private instances.
Same thing.
Yep. Okay. This goes a little to the free market and curation versus user feedback. I'm going to give this one to Brad. It's from 17 Madmen. There are tons of game creators that lie with their game names, as in slide down a waterfall to win, when really the game is just a mini game. What can you do about it?
So the big question actually is, what can you do about it? So we've introduced things like thumbs up, thumbs down, which help the community rate how great a game might be. Obviously, we're patrolling all the time, looking to see our games. Do they have a misleading title? Do they have a misleading thumbnail? Are they not what they say that they are? And we do take action on those. But in terms of the quality of the game, the best thing that can happen is for the community to rate it up or down. And then we're starting to look at further steps where games that actually have very poor thumbs up, thumbs down ratios will actually not be discoverable on the game pages.
Okay, this is for Arseny. This was Simon or Adam would know this one. Geekfire goes to how far do you want to go with autocorrect in your scripting editor?
Autocorrect, maybe not so much autocorrect. So we have some interesting plans to make it easier for you to instantly see that your script is wrong. I'm not sure about autocorrect specifically.
Okay, great. Validation on the whole idea of messages on updates. Great idea there for social. Another one on the philosophy kind of using materials in Roblox versus meshes and stuff, and this is for Arseny. It's from Jabo Meg 50. Will there be a weight system for Roblox where you can change the weight of blocks?
So we strive to sort of make everything work as if it could work in reality. From that standpoint, it's more interesting for us to do something different. If you want a block to be heavier, why is it a plastic block? Shouldn't it be a steel block or a stone block? So I think this is where we want to be going.
Okay, for those of you that have been watching the Blocks cast, we talked a little about the characters, and we talked a little about how proportion is so critical, and we all have the same proportion. So I'm going to send this one over to Brad, and that is, how cool would it be to change our Robloxians' height and weight? Any feedback on subtle adjustments to that?
That's all part of what we're looking at. I think the important thing for us is to make sure that whatever the shape of the characters, we know that there's a huge legacy base of assets, all the clothing, the gear, the items, the hats, the heads that you have, and we want to make sure that however things might get altered, that everything that you already have works with that. But that's a cool idea.
Okay.
I think we have like time for a couple more maybe.
Okay, good. This is easier way to send players parties within a universe, like they'll go to the same server. Top requests from our own internal game teams as well. I think this one's coming down the road. Philosophy of groups. This is from Ultra RBLX. Using group funds for more things. I would like to use funds, to buy badges or other kinds of things. Jared, what do you think about that?
We're actually just having that discussion about how groups, clans could pool their resources and make things happen.
Okay, another obvious one, just better control of people who have a lot of friends. Will there ever be a ability to search friends or stuff like that? Some of our Robloxians have thousands of friends.
Makes sense.
Brad, will we release on Kindle when we release on Android?
We will not be releasing simultaneously. You're going to see the Android app released much sooner. Kindle, not too long after that, but they will not be a simultaneous release.
Okay, and the final one I'm going to pop out here is, wow, thought that one was going to say 2014. Sorry about that. Okay, for the staff, what's it like owning a game that's so big? What's it like working at Roblox? What's it like working at Roblox, guys?
I mean, I'll say what I always say, which is, here we are, it's Saturday, we're here for hours today, not just because, Dave said we had to be, but because we love it. We love, interacting with you guys. We are constantly impressed with your creativity and what you guys make and publish, and that's what really excites us, and that's what makes Roblox so much fun.
So for me, whenever there's a new piece of technology that we publish, the best thing is not the actual technology, but the content that follows, the games that people make with it. To touch back on the magic thing, so sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. I think technology is what we do, and magic is what you do.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I get such a big kick out of going home and just looking at the catalog and seeing what people are creating on the platform and playing a bunch of really new creative things, and it's just really satisfying doing that and really exciting.
Solid answers, guys, and I think we have our new tagline from Arseny: we do technology and you do magic. Yeah. Thank you. All right.
Okay, so that wraps up our hang on. Jack's smirking revenge is getting ahead of himself here.
Sorry.
So thanks. That was our second official Q&A. But keep the questions coming. Actually, maybe we'll look and do a follow-up blog post next week to a lot of the questions that we didn't get to today. But hang in there. Still a lot of fun to come on Virtual BloxCon. We've still got probably a good 2 hours of live streaming goodness for you. Coming up next is our third Twitch gameplay challenge, followed by a giveaway, and the final segments for the Bloxies in the Hall of Fame. And then after that, we're going to go Thunderdome here with the staff gaming tournament. What was it? Six people?
Yeah, should be 3.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Six staff enter, 3 staff leave.
Nice.
Yep. So it's all happening right here. Hang around. Lots more to come.
Good job, guys.
I don't know. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Hello, welcome back to BloxCon 2014. I am Jack Smirking Revenge, here as always with Blockhawk and Jack in the Blocks. Your Roblox communications team represent.
What's up, kids?
You never do that at the right time. So anyway,
Nor did I do it right at all.
But anyway, we thought we'd bring you guys a little bit of silliness after all of the awesome announcements and feedback. You guys, Builderman was not fibbing when he said you guys were asked the best questions that we have ever received. They were flying in.
It was different doing it through the Twitch chat. Like we got tons.
Yeah, I mean,
Twitch
like
chat.
it was so much that I had to copy them and send them out. And sometimes they would move so fast that before I could even get my cursor over the actual question, like it would just be off the screen. So that was a very challenging thing to do, but it was also really fun. You guys had some great questions. We hope you're excited with the announcements that we've made thus far. We've got a lot more content coming to you today to round out your virtual BloxCon experience, and that starts now with your number 3 gameplay challenge, which we're gonna get into right meow.
A little bit off.
It's because of the cat face.
We're out of sync.
We've been
Oh,
meowing.
yeah.
So anyway, let's jump right in. I'm gonna unveil.
You're gonna
eat. I'm gonna uneat meat. Yeah. I'm gonna unveil the next game that will feature your challenge, and that is Darkness 2 by Lolorus. We're sure you know who he is. He actually got one of his questions in on the stream. Prolific developer, developer of a lot of very, very popular titles, including intense sword fighting, and the recently released Mad Murderer, which we're pretty sure you might have played or maybe seen before.
I think like a few. I think it's got like over 200 visits now, so I'm sure
or
like played it.
My dad played it. Everybody's played it.
Has he really?
No.
Did he? Did you go home and be like, Dad?
You gotta check
to see
this. No.
I'd be tempted to do that. Like,
show
I
your
just
dad.
don't know if my dad would appreciate it.
Hashtag dads play Roblox.
He's like a bigger, beardier alien.
My dad doesn't have a beard, actually.
Enough dad talk.
Okay, yeah.
Dad jokes.
So
all
what's
right.
the challenge here? Do I have to go through the challenge rules again? I'm getting really sick of it, but I'll do it if you want me to.
No, I can do this one because it's easy, and I won't do it.
Awesome.
Okay, so
Sit on
basically,
back, then.
in this game, you get to be in the lobby. This challenge is going to actually potentially cost you some Robux, because in order to finish this challenge, you have to be the Beast, which is the scary killer guy with the scythe. But luckily, Lolorus has implemented a system where for 60 Robux, you can get a 15x Beast chance. So if you buy that in the shop, for 60 Robux, chances are the next round, or possibly the round after.
This thing is shedding.
Ew. Do you guys like these, by the way? Look. Weird, right?
Nice.
Bizarre. It's his kids. I don't know.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, that one's got a good
They're
teeth.
multiplying. There's more every time I come back here.
And he doesn't even have a wife or girlfriend, so we don't know how that works.
Yeah. He has no
Aliens,
family.
man, they're weird.
They are weird.
Anyway,
for this challenge, you gotta be the Beast, and the challenge is whoever kills everybody in a single round the fastest wins. So, let's see here.
So we got
I'm a
Lolorus
survivor.
implemented a timer in this just for our challenge. Is that correct? So when you're the
I believe
Beast, when
so,
you're the
yes.
Beast, you see
You'll have a timer.
a timer of how long it has taken you to take everyone down.
And it's a very strategic thing because as the Beast, you've got to use your special abilities. You can cut the power. You can locate anybody at any given time. You can see through walls. So yeah, we want to see the most creative and fastest way for somebody to take down everybody. Even though I bought the pass, though, eating my words, I am just myself. So let's take a look at me.
Is that a developer product where you increase your chance?
Yes. Look
So
at my
maybe
arm.
next round.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 15x doesn't mean 100%.
Oh,
you know?
15x.
It's 15x.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you'd think. But.
you'd think, but yeah,
So have we
check me
explained
out.
how to enter this challenge? We know what the challenge is, but
You can do that part because you're good with the Twitch streaming details.
so number one thing, go into your channel settings. Open a Twitch channel, number one. Go to your channel settings, make sure to check the box to auto archive your broadcast. Then you go and you play Darkness 2, you try to get to be the Beast. And once you're the Beast, you do your speedy, what's the word? I don't know, takedown of all of the survivors.
And what's cool too is even if you don't purchase the Game Pass to become the Beast, you still, if you happen to be the Beast, just hit record and kill everyone as fast as you can. You could still possibly even win that way.
Maybe.
Possible.
So basically, you're gonna stream your Darkness 2 gameplay, and once you have you take everybody out really quickly as the Beast, you're gonna want to cut that down to a highlight, which is just a clip of one of your archived broadcasts on Twitch. Title that highlight something to the effect of Roblox
2
Darkness 2
Takedown
challenge, and put your time in the title of your video. As with all of the streaming challenges, we're going to look back and see who streamed today and who had the best score, and we're going to award prizes later, probably on the next level on Wednesday this coming week.
That's our show.
But you need to
I've just been throwing you off all day, and I'm enjoying
really,
it.
like,
Sorry.
I'm just losing my train of thought so much. I have no
know
idea
how
what
to
I
do
was
it.
saying.
You were talking about Twitch and streaming and
Yeah, I just have no idea. I feel like I'm turning red because of
stuff. Don't turn red,
what
man.
happened.
Don't
and I'm
be,
really warm, and I'm just like
don't
freaking
be
out.
embarrassed. Why is it so much screaming?
okay.
Why is it so much hotter today than it normally is when we do the next level?
Because we have no AC on
Turned
for
off the
like
AC.
3 hours straight. Because
Oh,
we
so
are
it just gets
streaming
hotter and
without
hotter.
Lights
real
on,
breaks.
no AC. There we go.
Thank you, Noble Dragon. Get some of
Noble
that.
Dragon.
He is noble.
That actually feels
Chivalrous
good.
dragon.
Can you bring some of that over here?
No.
This is like.
Here, I'll
No.
feed you with this iPad. It'll be great.
Oh yeah.
Look at this $500 fan. Is that working for you?
Oh. What was that? Oh.
Just your own sword. Your
My
scimitar.
Okay.
Anyway,
I feel like I didn't finish saying anything.
It was
important.
Twitch channel, highlight, Roblox Darkness 2
you guys,
challenge with your time.
Yeah. Okay,
And-
we're gonna
and
look
message
back,
us about
we're
it.
gonna- You can PM us, or we're also gonna look back at the Twitch archive of videos for people who streamed this game today. And
Only today.
we might not, get to the winners today, but you have to stream all of your gameplay today. We've had the mirror game, Battlefield, and now Darkness 2. And if you missed anything, well, there's not much we can do for you except you can watch the archive of this BloxCon stream once it's finished later this afternoon. You're gonna be a little bit behind the people who saw it live.
There he is.
There he is.
Get him! Oh, did he just run right by you? Maybe
Yeah,
I thought he.
dude.
Oh no, he's back. There you go.
Taken out.
That is the darkness.
So that guy is actually technically participating in the challenge right now.
Yeah, he probably isn't streaming to Twitch, but if he is,
Yeah.
as we say, Twitch or it didn't happen. You have to stream to Twitch. We have to be able to see that you
Technically, he's
actually did
streaming
what
to
you
Twitch.
say.
Look at this guy. He's nuts.
That's true.
Right? This guy wins right now. Do we have to
But we have no. We can't see a timer, can we?
No.
See, that's what we need. We
Yeah.
should have been counting this whole time.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so
That's a good stream. Right?
hey, there's my body. Awesome.
Nice. Was it all mangled?
Yeah,
Was
it's
your
all-
arm like over your
All, yeah.
under your foot?
Kind of like how I
Because of
sleep at night.
ragdoll physics. I love that.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's really become a thing in the last 6 months since Murder Mystery is like when you
When you die,
in
you
Roblox,
just
you don't just fall
fall
apart.
over.
You're
Yeah.
like,
You get obliterated. Let's see what's going on in the chat inside this game. I wonder if they
what's
even
going on here. I haven't
realize.
been looking at this. Someone has only missed BloxCon for about 15 minutes. Wow, you are BloxCon Battle. You even have a themed username. So props, dude. That's a lot of us
Yeah.
without a break. Not more than like 2 minutes anyway. Let's see. When is the giveaway? That's coming up like right after this. So what time do we have now? We've got 1:37. So I believe it's in about 3 minutes.
Oh, so we might be a little behind schedule.
Oh no, we're good. Like we got the challenge out. We're do you want to have a round as the
I want
dark
to play
as the
one
beast?
round as the beast.
All right, so we gotta let's let this one finish.
This
and see
guy's
what
just gotta
happens.
hurry up.
If you're not the beast though, we gotta move on and give some stuff away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
they're taking pictures.
They're
Princess
taking
Waves?
pictures. So you know, like when you go on YouTube.
Actually look excited. Come on, actually look excited.
All right,
Come on,
can you
one,
give me a
two.
count?
Yay!
There you go.
Okay, that's all you
All
do.
right.
So you know when you go to YouTube because
Oh,
you
yeah.
missed an episode of the next level and you want to see it, and then you see a
Yeah,
nice
that's right.
shiny thumbnail? That's what we use these images for. Hey, alright. I really wish this guy would hurry up. This guy
is
is
it?
not
Does it say
doing the
his name?
challenge right.
Did it say his name? We
Yeah,
got,
it's Sweet Cheeks.
Sweet Cheeks 456.
Everyone's asking what giveaway. You should stick around and
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
find out.
We're giving away
and
cool
then be eligible.
Cool Roblox stuff.
Tell all your friends to come watch too. Well, actually, you shouldn't if you actually want to win stuff, but tell them anyway.
Yeah.
So, and before we begin, I mean, we're going to touch on this again when we come back after a short break. But, yeah, if you do want to participate and you find yourself on the Roblox landing page and you're watching this, go make a Twitch account. That way you can hop in the chat and participate. But yeah, we'll run you through the rules and regulations, obviously, before the contest begins. This guy is now just standing here, ruining my chances.
Is it possible that we're getting trolled?
I have no idea.
Oh no, he's going after
There he's
someone.
going.
Oh, that guy's just
exactly.
really
He
hiding.
runs.
See you.
What a troll.
Time to die. Wow, they're talking to each other. I love this.
This is good.
Oh, it's that guy with the head. Yeah, that guy was
Dude, this guy's got
shit.
This guy's Kobe.
What does that mean?
It means he's got moves, dude.
Oh. I would have
He
said
did
Jordan.
have moves,
Jordan.
or
Or maybe
9.
Pippen. Horace Grant.
Forrest
Now I'm dating myself.
Clyde
Once
Drexler.
again, Clyde Drexler.
This guy Dikembe Mutombo.
John Stockton. What was the other guy?
Carmelo and
Carl Malone.
oh yeah, man.
Carl Malone.
Utah
That guy was
Jazz
a
back in the day.
I played a lot of NBA Jam TE back in the day. That game
He's
was
on
BA.
fire. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
So good.
You jump
You guys
like
remember the
100
Genesis?
170,
I didn't think so.
170 feet in the air.
Is this
with a
still
flaming-
going?
Dude, he can't
Sweet
get him.
Cheeks. 456.
Look at
Let
this
us
guy.
let us
This
get
guy
to the
is,
giveaway.
this guy is juking him.
This game's not
He's
still-
becoming frustrated. He's like, ugh.
You both have to jump. Who is he? Can you spectate the other guy and see who this is? Like he's pro.
There he goes.
I wonder who that
That was
was.
probably Star Fox Assault. That was some lead skills. All right, so I'm gonna try to play one round as the Beast. I've already bought the pass. It doesn't work this time.
That took 7:45, so you should be able to do faster than that.
Yeah, that guy's
It's
doing
better
it.
hope that everyone in your game is really bad.
That's a key. Like there's some element of luck.
So
to
you
this
should
one.
invite friends of yours to play Roblox that have never played Roblox before.
Yeah, get your parents
Be like,
to
"You should
sign
play this
up
game."
and then be like, hey, just sit here.
Roblox Dad's gonna come in handy.
We shouldn't be encouraging that behavior.
No, we really want. We know when you guys are fooling with us on these streams. So
Hashtag Roblox Dad.
hashtag Roblox Dad. Hashtag
Roblox
one
Dad.
at the end too.
Yeah, 2 hashtags.
Interesting.
Dude. I'm the Beast.
Boom. All right.
Yeah, there we go.
All
right.
Not seeing a timer.
It says that
Round time right there.
Oh,
6, 7,
sweet.
8, 9.
I don't know why I didn't have.
All right, so
faith.
see these circles show me where everybody is.
You know what I would like to see, and I'm not sure if this is really possible, but like a walk animation for the Beast that's custom.
What if
Like,
you?
he's
What if
Like
he
he was
was
like creeping.
or he was creeping
Oh,
or something?
dope.
Like,
This guy.
oh,
Come here.
Oh, he's like, no.
come here.
You're Electro. You were a lame Spider-Man villain.
He is. He may be a lame Spider-Man villain, but good jumper. Got him. Ooh, that's a bad spot. He's stuck in the wall.
Stuck in the wall.
That's one down.
Oh, there we go. This guy's got no future.
He does have a
we go.
future,
Yeah.
and it's death. I'm going to the first person.
That was like a stand-in for like one of those like straight-to-DVD horror movies.
Oh yeah, every time you're
Back
the
Black.
Beast, ACDC
Yeah.
plays.
Oh, he's talking. What's he saying?
He's
that's-
saying
oh,
death. That's what he's saying.
They're getting all
Death.
distracted
Right in
because
the
you're famous.
face.
You just got death in the face. Hashtag that.
Watch it happen. You just got death in the face.
You just got death in the face.
All right.
Man.
Oh man, they're way out there. Go, 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 go.
Pickle.
Pickle.
Ellen, you are bad at cutting.
What? I'm honing these
Yeah, I
guys.
think you're doing pretty good.
Oh, Bluebeard
let me get
is
this guy.
Alan with brain freeze. I like it.
Alan with brain freeze.
Brain
I
freeze
see.
Alan, yeah.
Hashtag Roblox Dad. Hashtag death in the face.
Yes.
Alright. Always reliable, guys.
Death in the face. Or I'm going to death your face in the face.
Shield.
I know, these guys are hard to take out. And he's hurting me too.
People are singing the AC/DC lyrics. This is pretty
Yeah.
funny. This guy doesn't look like a gamer.
What? Ow, dude.
Which one of us does not look like
Well,
a gamer?
first of all, yeah,
This
who's
is
the
like,
gamer?
We got that guy.
You guys gotta be specific. Like,
They mean Andrew.
well, if they say, whoa,
No, I meant that.
if they say that, if they say that guy looks like a lumberjack, then you know
Yeah, alright.
who they're talking about.
Okay, true. I watched some part of an old episode. I wanted to reference something. We were looking for a clip from a blog, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Insert the video into the blog article, and I saw one where my beard was like at its peak
And
length.
it's beardiest.
Like in late April, man, the thing was giant. I just got a haircut too. I need to get back there. Like, I trimmed it way down when I went on that trip.
When you went on that trip, yeah.
Nice.
I can't imagine your beard being beardier.
Oh man, it
Was it
so
gigantic,
big. Yeah,
really?
It was awesome. I mean, relatively gigantic. Not like Santa.
You were like Duck Dynasty.
No. What time are we at here? 3 minutes. All right. You're holding up well. Oh, there's the Juggernaut. He's behind you.
I took him out already.
I think
There's more than one?
Yeah.
How do I use my?
Oh, you got the. Yeah, you need to use your powers, bro.
Yeah.
Turn off the
I
lights.
just did it,
Hashtag
bro.
use your powers, bro.
Use your powers, bro.
Cut power. Stop hurting me.
Hashtag Lumberjack Jim. I don't know who that is, but I like it.
Jack Kent.
Oh,
Damage.
I'm about to
Oh,
die.
you're going down, son. Nope.
Oh, it beat me. All right, so I didn't even get to set the benchmark. I was taken out.
This is a tough one. I like it.
I think this is the hardest challenge that we've ever given out. Anyway, so you have your rules. You know what you have to do. As always, remember, Twitcher, it didn't happen, so make sure you catch that stream and archive it so we can go back and take a look. So you got your Battlefield contest, you got your Mirror Game contest, you got your Darkness 2 contest. Is that enough contest for you? Are you satisfied? Is that good enough for BloxCon 2014? We hope it is. All right. So stick around. We're gonna have a giveaway where we're gonna give you guys some really awesome Roblox swag for answering some trivia questions. So yeah, and that'll probably be us again. So we'll be right back. Welcome back!
Hey!
Whoa, this is like amplified that or something. Whoa.
I said it kind of loud.
Oh.
It was like louder than usual. You know what I mean? Not me.
Ah.
What are you doing with that?
Nothing.
All right. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Say, yeah.
Okay, abused.
No, I didn't do anything.
We are back here at BloxCon 2014. Thank you, as always, for joining us. What we are going to do now is, now that we got the streaming challenges out of the way, is we wanted to do a Roblox trivia, which will give you the chance to win some truly awesome Roblox swag. How we're gonna do this is
RL swag too.
Or
Yeah,
what?
IRL.
Said
IRL swag.
Yeah. Hats for your head.
That's okay,
in real
right?
life.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna play a few rounds of Roblox Jeopardy. Jack in the Blocks and I are going to be keeping a very close eye on the chat, and the first one to respond. Oh, you can give that to me too.
Almost awesome.
Almost awesome. The story of Alan Peck. That's the name of my autobiography.
That's so good.
Just come up with it. This is a zinger
yeah.
just myself. Oh man. Okay, I'm an idiot. And my iPad is frozen.
This one is good.
Can't do this without the. Can I use
wish
it?
you had a cover on it?
Yeah, that might
Make it warm.
that might
That's kinda-
Protected.
Oh wait. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, here we go. No, I'm back.
Alright.
My iPad's
so crazy. This is. All right, let's go.
People are
Yeah, let's
hashtagging
just
almost
get
awesome.
into it? First
Okay,
question?
okay, here we
Let's
go.
go.
So let's jump into the first question. Get ready. Oh yeah, and keep in mind, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about the rules, that the chat does have a timer. So only answer the question that you are 100% sure that you know, because you can't just type willy-nilly, all right? So, here we go. First question is, and you got the
This is
music
for
on?
a
It will.
red shirt and a fedora.
Red
For
shirt.
a
and
red
fedora.
shirt and a fedora.
This one. This
Red
shirt. You get one of these.
And you get one of these.
All right.
Yeah.
So like you can look this awesome. You can fall apart.
Right.
Right.
So red shirt, for a red shirt and a fedora. Ready? These twin brothers from Ireland created sword fighting tournament under a single Roblox account. What Roblox user created sword fighting tournament? And go! Except there's a delay, so this is kind of weird. Is the music on?
Well, we got
Yeah,
music,
Jeopardy
so
music.
that fills in all the gaps.
All right.
Or
Let's see.
awkward
Let's see.
silence.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it.
First one.
Absurdly, is that what you
Absurdly Viridian is what I got.
Absurdly
All right. Can you
Viridian.
spell that to me?
Absurdly. ABSURDLY.
VIRIDIAN.
Is it good for us to both say that too?
ABCDBRIB. That's what I have written
Yay!
down. All right.
Good job.
All right.
There we go.
Absurdly
I don't know
Viridian.
why I just did this, but
Way to go.
let's
Yeah,
move on.
keep
We
rolling.
gotta do
All
quick.
right.
All right, next question. Quick.
For another red shirt and fedora, here we go. This developer started Mad Studio in addition to developing some very popular Roblox titles like Intense Sword Fighting, Darkness 2 that we just played, and The Mad Murderer. Who is that developer?
All right,
also
there we
just
go.
Was got a question answered during Q&A, so a lot of references to this.
You guys should
Lithuanian.
know
Oh,
this.
there we go, yep.
Whoa.
Imagine a room. Looks like I got first. Yeah.
Andrew, I gotta use your iPad. My iPad is.
All right,
is
imagine a
glitching out.
room.
Okay.
That's room, R-U-M-E.
Where is it?
Imagine.
So-
Congratulations! Yes, that was right. It's Lawless. You guys are ready for the thing? We just played this game. He's a great dev. You should check out all his stuff.
A lot of people said Nicholas.
Which is his real name,
Come
right?
on, guys. No, Nicholas is the guy who made the other murder game.
Oh, that's right. Don't mix up the murder games.
All right, name recorded. So just so you guys know, you winners, we're gonna get in touch with you on your Twitch account after this is done, like next week. So make sure you are paying attention to your PMs so we can get your size and address and stuff.
Can I use your iPad?
Yeah, you want to
Yeah,
watch this one? I'll read
oh.
questions. You want to?
Do we only have one?
We have two here, but one's frozen.
I thought you had one.
That's
Yeah,
mine.
that's Andrew's. I stole it.
What is
Oh,
happening?
okay.
Here we go. All right.
Next question. And what is this? What is this for?
This is for a hoodie.
A hoodie.
man,
These are super BA. Check this
Yeah.
out.
Noise.
Whoa, that's tiny.
They
Oh,
can
that's
come in
a
other
small-
You grabbed
sizes.
the
We have
smallest
many
one possible.
That's
Okay.
like for an actual Roblox character.
Yeah. But this is for a hoodie, and the hoodie questions are usually a bit harder. So what do you got for us?
All right, here you go, guys. Featured on the blog, this developer is well known amongst the scripting community as a developer who pushes Roblox physics. His popular experiment, Air Physics, skydiving, and flight demo has been played over 400,000 times. Who is he?
What's the game called?
The Air Physics,
Air
skydiving,
physics, skydiving, and flight
flight.
demo. So yeah, I remember this. This is
We did a blog article about this guy.
Yeah, you guys have heard of him. 400,000 visits too.
That's no
Not
jerk.
Then we got it yet?
Okay, wait. This might be it, but let me see if there's one before it. It's not Clone Trooper, guys. Jeez. Wow, a very wide range of answers here.
Yeah, this
It was a hard one.
This is a really tough one. We got the Gamer 101, we got Clone Trooper, we got Gus Monarch, All Not It, Fedora Master, Tobot Robot, Merely, Clone Trooper. Somebody said, hey, I need help. Sorry, we're in the middle of like a show right now. Keep going, keep going. Luckily I did see a right answer, but I'm just trying to find it. Bam! I think I found it. Primitive.
Spell it.
Primitivvarum. Answers correctly.
Primitivvarum?
Is that one the first one?
Answer was Trey Reynolds for you guys.
Trey Reynolds, 96.
There you go. All right, next one for a blue shirt and a beanie. Blue shirt is this one.
Check him
Code on
out.
it. Yeah.
And Eric, we should just put a beanie on his head.
Put a beanie on that guy.
Here, let me see him.
There you go.
Come here, son.
There you go. See that.
I don't know.
All right.
Actually, I don't know if this is
No,
gonna fit.
let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, guys.
to the question.
Nightclubs have become pretty common on Roblox, though they tend to shift in popularity. What is presently the most popular nightclub on Roblox, and who made it? That's a two-part answer. You need
It's
the name
gotta
of the
have
thing
both.
and the creator.
Go!
Didn't we also feature it today?
Yeah, it's one of the games that people are playing
you
on
should
the
have
thing.
seen it.
They're all answering with the name of the club, but they're not saying who made it.
Someone will have listened to the entire question and they will answer it. I have faith.
people are jumping the
moving
gun.
fast there, though.
We need name of the place and who made
Yeah,
it.
I mean, a lot of these are right in terms of the name, but still nothing.
Blank.
Oh wait, no, I think I found it. Let me see if there's. Oh no, that one was beat. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Somebody said the person who made it, but not the name of the club. Sorry.
First person to put
Literally
two
like
together.
5,000 people just submitted this, and I want to make sure to get the first one. Okay. Sorry, awkward silence. I just want to get this
Woo!
right.
All right.
Hold on, almost there. Nope. Name. Here we go. I think I found it.
There we go.
I found it. Seen it Roblox.
SEENIT?
SEENIT Roblox.
Seen it Roblox.
Full Roblox?
What?
Full word?
A full Roblox. You
Yeah,
went
all
full
one word.
Roblox.
Let's hear it for Seen
Yeah.
It Roblox.
Good job. That was Club Boats by Chad the Creator.
All right.
And
Of
you guys
course.
all answered
course.
Club Boats, but didn't say. Who.
Gotta listen for the whole question.
Gotta listen to the whole
and
question,
then answer
guys.
the whole question.
All right, guys. Here we go. Next one for another blue shirt and beanie. Looking
Nope,
like
no, I
that
got it
green
right.
alien. There
I
you
couldn't
go.
fit the beanie on his big, dumb, green alien head.
Yeah,
so-
hopefully your head's smaller than an alien.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
What is the username of the Roblox admin that recently revamped the animation system? He was
was
just
on
on the
today.
show
He was
talking
on the
about
show
it.
today.
What's his username, right?
What's his Roblox username?
Roblox
All
username.
right.
Grrr.
I hope you guys can answer this one. That seems kind of tough.
Someone's rewinding back through like.
People know his name, I
Okay.
think.
All right.
All right, here we go. Sorry, no. Oh my god, dude, it's like
Pause
a,
it.
it's
Pause
like
it right there. Once
It's
they
like
start
a
coming.
bomb.
There you go. Now
Okay.
start scrolling.
No.
A lot of Mirrorleys.
No.
Not merely.
Oh, I think I found it.
All right. Yep.
So that's how I'm gonna do it from now on. I'm gonna scroll
Yeah.
it slightly, pause, and
That's-
then it's
Yeah.
literally an explosion. It just goes,
Cool.
and then like.
All right. Who got it?
All right, who got it?
Okay, yeah. So, wait, sorry, I gotta find it again. Okay. Congratulations to Long and Mason for guessing correctly with Code Rider. Let's hear it.
Yeah,
Code
good
Rider.
job.
Code Rider.
All right,
Code Rider made
Name of the admin system.
rolling right along.
Okay, let's go.
Next one, red shirt and fedora again. We revealed some time ago that Space Knights was a Roblox experiment that our games team worked on under the guise of another account. What was the name of that account?
Ooh, you remember
It's
that?
gonna be tricky, yeah.
Remember that? That was a while ago. All right, here we go.
Search back through the history books, by which I mean our blog.
Yeah, it's Roblox history, man.
We should get a print of that. Hardcover print
It'd
of
be
a
like
blog.
textbook, like a Rand McNally, like.
I
got it?
think we got it, yes.
All right.
So almost all of you instantaneously wrote Sorcus. That is incorrect, although he did have a lot to do with it.
All right. Who got it?
Imagine a room. So
He already won one. He already got that prize. So let's find the next one.
okay,
Congratulations on being smart and fast, but.
Congratulations on being
Yeah.
smart and fast, but you already got that. The next person to get it was LTBV.
LT.
With the correct answer, race to the bottom. Let's hear it for him. Way to go. Well done. All right, moving right along. We got to get going.
Another blue shirt and beanie question.
Somebody
Here we
wrote
go.
Dorcas. I'm gonna call him that next time I see it.
We never said that.
All right. Based on a highly anticipated game of the same name, this Roblox game allows you to use your phone to hack into various parts of an open city. What is that game? There's three words to the game. Make sure you get the whole thing in there.
3 words.
3 words, no 2 words.
Go.
Well, officially the game.
Oh, yeah.
The Roblox version has 3 words in there.
Ooh. All right.
Well, we'll take either. And okay, there it is.
Yep. That's it.
Let's see. Let me just verify.
What's the prize here?
This is a blue shirt and
Blue
beanie.
shirt and beanie.
Okay, so let's get a round of applause for Tonevoke for the correct answer of Watch Dogs.
Yay!
Also would have accepted Roblox Watch Dogs. TONIVUC.
That might be
Tony
might be Tony.
Lots of people said Flappy Birds. That's a
Flappy Bird.
You can't use your phone to control.
You remember all the
anything.
time you hacked into all the citizens of Chicago and Flappy Birds?
All right, we're done.
What's
Let's go.
the prize here?
Another blue shirt and beanie. Here we go. This is another thing that has two answers, so make sure you get both and listen. We had our very first live crossfire last month. What are the usernames of the two developers that participated?
Oh, so you
This
guys
is
have been
testing if
watching
you've
Twitch.
been watching
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah.
All right. We want to make sure. So remember, the answer is 2 usernames, 2 Roblox usernames.
And you've probably said both of them like 8,000 times already.
All right, and bam, got it.
All right.
Boom.
Who is it?
All right, let's get a round of applause for. Let me just make sure real quick. Round of applause for Jaden Gizmo for guessing correctly with
Jaden.
Lolorus and Clone Trooper 1019. Jaden has 2 A's.
Oh, that is
J-A-D-N.
crazy.
Jaden. All right. Another
All
hoodie
right.
question coming up.
Oh.
All right, strap in. This one's hard.
Big one.
13 users won the original Domino crown by participating in the Domino Rally building contest back in 2007. Name the 3 first place winners.
I think this is the hardest
3
question.
names. This is the hardest one.
Wow.
Yeah.
And go, and music.
Oh, I never turned it off.
Just music
let's
the whole
keep the
time.
music on, yeah. Okay, this might actually take a while to...
So we got
We got 3 more after that.
Okay, somebody answered right with 1, but we need 3.
I get all 3 in the answer.
All 3 in the answer. Nope. Wait. No.
Are we close?
Not really.
Because I say we give this one like 30 seconds, and
Okay.
if we don't have any correct answers, then what just happened?
No. I mean, some of them are right, but they're not the top 3. No. Oh, nope.
You want to repeat the question one more time?
Yep.
Yeah, let's repeat it one more
13
time.
users won the original Domino crown by participating in the Domino Rally building contest in 2007. Name the 3 first place winners. Winners of the Domino Rally building contest.
Dang it! So close. No.
I would not be able to get this one.
Yeah,
Oh, I wouldn't either.
So
No,
is she with the
not on
answers?
fly.
Yeah.
So if I were to just start.
No, that's not it.
I can just put it up backwards.
Don't give away. Don't give away.
It might give away the other
Don't give
ones.
away the next question.
You're gonna give away the next questions then.
All right, we might have to move on from this one.
Sorry, guys. I wish we had a wah
Wah, wah,
wah.
wah.
I'm sure somebody will eventually get it. The
Alright.
answers. Should we tell them the answer?
Yeah, let's do it. It was, so yeah, it's done.
okay.
It was Airy 92, PC Wiener.
and Stealth Pilot.
Yeah, all right.
Good try, guys.
Moving on, this one's for an iPad cover and headphones.
don't
To
think we
keep your
have any of those
iPad
to show
all
off.
not chilly and frozen. What was the year of the first egg hunt extravaganza?
Go! This is gonna be quick.
Yeah, this will be real quick.
Pick a year.
Everybody seemed to get R92, but the rest
1994.
were pretty confusing. All right, and should be coming. Jess is talking.
She trying to win prizes.
Oh, here we go. Bam.
Okay.
Jess isn't allowed to win.
Let me just. Oh wow. Okay. Sorry guys. It's just again. It was an explosion in the chat of numbers. Gotta find. Oh my god. It's not stopping. Andrew, am I exaggerating? Like seriously?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
And the.
That's got to be the first one right there.
There you go.
What's the correct answer?
The correct answer is 2008. Now that we definitely
2008.
already have that, we'll just reveal that one to you.
Oh no, he already won.
He already
All right,
won.
So it's that guy.
Grawl Bear, let's hear it for him.
How do you spell
So
it?
again, Absurdly Viridian answered first. You are really smart and fast. But yeah, Grawl Bear is Graal and then Bear, B-E-A-R.
All right.
So 2008 was the first year, but
All right, we have another
That was a lot of
iPad
responses.
year question. There you go. What year was the first holiday gift explosion?
Go!
Gift explosion.
Explosion.
I don't know this one either, actually.
Waiting.
This one's gonna blow up, so like, I want to stop that from scrolling.
I'm having iPad difficulties today.
Uh-oh.
Like,
Uh-oh.
okay, so now we're back to.
Now you're not gonna be able to tell.
So now
when
we're
the last
finding
one
out
stopped.
that apparently contests break Twitch, so that's cool too. Good to know.
Apparently we shouldn't put your
questions right after.
next to each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Another
Getting
one.
a
Because it
bunch
blew
of-
up and now
just a bunch of 4-digit numbers.
Why don't we just pick somebody? Let's just pick somebody.
let's pick somebody at random for that.
Yeah, someone gets that one.
So it's your lucky day.
Called for that, so they know who won. You know they know who won.
Nobody knows who won this one. Is an unfortunate.
Okay, this I actually think is right. Nicorico.
Okay.
Nikorico for the
Good
correct
job,
answer of
Nicorico.
2009.
All right.
2009. First look. Last question.
For Hoodie, here we go. Last question. What is the oldest gear item in the catalog?
Oldest gear item in the catalog. All right.
Need the full name of it.
I have no idea. This is a good one.
Apparently
This
it's
is Reese McBlocks.
So this isn't necessarily the first gear item in the catalog, because really old stuff may have been removed. I'm not sure about that either, but this is just the oldest currently available.
We're getting all sorts of answers here. Let's see. I give up. Bloxy Cola, Gravity Coil.
not I give up.
Nope.
Come on, guys, this is for a hoodie.
Is this item still for sale?
Bloxy Cola.
Come on, I want it. I want the oldest piece
Don't
of
show
gear.
my screen here.
Nope.
Or maybe we should show my screen for just a second.
Oh, we look it up.
Yeah. This item
There it is.
is
Oh,
still
it's that
for
one.
sale. Can you
want me
pull
to show
up
it?
my screen for a second?
At
Yeah.
this point, you
Just-
guys
just
can
like
look
a
it
split
up.
second.
Can't believe nobody said
All right,
it.
take it away. You guys see something there, maybe? Oh.
Come on, guys.
All right, so now answer what the question. Tell us the answer we just gave you.
All right,
We're
the
on
first
hoodie.
person who
Okay.
can tell us the answer that we gave you is the Red Stratobloxer
Who's the person?
by Spinnernick. Let's hear it for him.
Yay,
All
good. All right, congratulations to all
Totally
the
answered
winners.
the question that we gave you the answer to.
How do you spell it? Just as I would expect. Spinner and then the name Nick.
Give me 1 second here.
Oh, great.
Good. All right.
I'll look it up.
We'll figure it out.
All right, so we have
But
11
yeah.
winners that are going to be getting some stuff in the next couple of weeks once we collect all your information, like your address and your sizes for clothing if you want it. So look at your Twitch inbox in the coming week or so you can respond to us. Get free stuff. Thanks for playing along in the giveaway. That's super fun. It's just crazy, too. How many people are watching right now? Yeah.
Almost 8,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So that's, the people who won this are like literally like 1 in, I don't know, 800 or something.
Yeah,
800
like
or so.
it's pretty
1 in
ridiculous.
800. So you guys got some luck.
Good job.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna
And,
send it for the.
Yeah, then I'll be back with Noble Dragon. We're gonna have the end of the Bloxy Awards, our third part, coming right up.
We're gonna end our Hall of Fame awards. Stick around. These are the big time categories that you're gonna see for the Hall of Fame awards.
Gaming tournament.
And then
And
after that, we're gonna set up for a gaming tournament with some admins. Like Brad said, 6 are gonna go in. Only 3 will emerge victorious. We will see you back here at BloxCon 2014. Boom!
up, guys? Welcome back to part 3 of the 2014 Bloxy Awards. Yep, this is Noble Dragon, Bright Eyes. Yeah, I remember names.
I almost forgot.
That would have been a fight. Yeah, all right. And as always, I am Jack in the Blocks. For those of you just joining us, the Bloxy Awards are our annual showcase of the video talent that comes out of the Roblox community. This is our second time doing it. We got hundreds of entries, but these are just the winners for each one. There were so many that we had to break it up into 3 things because there was a lot of good stuff. So yeah, let's kick this off and get right into it. Our first one is part of the long form machinima category. It's called Fruitcake by Super Sai, who you guys might remember from last year's Bloxy Awards. He was one of the winners there. This one's a little bit different. It's gonna be more action-packed. So why don't we just jump right into it?
Do you remember him from last year?
Yeah, I remember him. I was here last year. Don't you all remember me?
CSI, I'm going out for the night.
You're going out? To where?
I'm going to a party. You wouldn't like it.
Are you kidding? Every party's a party for Sai. Can I come?
Fine, but you'll have to do something about those clothes.
Oh, so it's that kind of party, huh? Alright, I'll go change if you know what I mean. This party is gonna be awesome. Well, this party sucks.
It's a fancy party, Sai. What did you expect?
Well, hey there, Sai. Are you enjoying the party? You want some fruitcake? I made it myself. Come on, take it. Take it. Come on! It's okay. I don't really like fruitcake, so I insist. I hate this stupid party. I hate these stupid clothes, and I hate this stupid fruitcake. Hey, turn around and don't look back.
I'm getting out of here, man. Yo, Caps, some dude just took my skateboard.
Okay, we'll be right over. Book an appointment, or are you... Oh, okay. Never mind. Hello, sir. Would you like to schedule an appointment?
Hi, I'm Mr. Ice, and I'm a pro skater. Watch this.
Get your hands up.
Walk away from the skateboard.
Make a move and I'll shoot.
I am a policeman.
Turn around, turn around.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Hey, that thing is a gun. Shoot it down, shoot it down. Wheel! I'm a police officer.
All right, that was awesome. Good job, Super Sai. And
I love that one.
Yeah.
The fruitcake gear is an actual gear we sell at Christmas time, you know, because Christmas time you're trying to get rid of those fruitcakes, but they always come back.
Yeah,
it's kind of a life lesson there.
Right?
It will. The Roblox gear won't murder you and all the cops in your town, though, so don't worry about it. Or,
No.
sorry, that is not. Maybe it will.
Let's not false advertise here, because it might.
While you ponder that, let's move on to the MLG category. It's Major League Gaming videos for people who don't know acronyms. Yeah, this comes from us from Mario Crusher from Nebraska, which is an exceedingly epic name. Yeah, so it's a 60-second montage of some awesome Roblox gameplay. Let's check it out. That was awesome. Apparently there's so much cool stuff on Roblox that you have to play it like on turbo mode. Remember those you put that on your Super Nintendo controller, switch it over to turbo?
I didn't have to cheat that way. I was a real MLG.
Okay.
Oh.
Fine, whatever. I see how it is.
But could you imagine if Roblox ran at that speed all the time?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Roblox 150cc mode. Yeah. That'd make paintball a lot harder. All right. Cool. So what do we got next?
Next up, we have the short form machinima category. So the video that we're going to be watching first here is The Selfie by Firefox. Firefox is from Pennsylvania, and he made an excellent video about selfies. So now, let me take a selfie.
Guys, listen, I just got a new camera, so I'm gonna take a bunch of selfies. Because, you know, that's what you're supposed to do when you have a camera. Anyway, I call this one the... Ew, I really hope these are eggs. I call this one the only people who are gonna buy me are Wargroup kids. And I'm okay with that. I call this one the old Roblox was totally better and didn't have nearly as many noobs or online daters. Oh, preposterous in my day, I tell you. I call this one the do I have a mustache or an upper lip? I don't really know. I call this one the Arg! Do I have an eye patch or a tilted bee? I call this one the I call this one the I'm only sad because they cropped the top part of my mouth out. I call this one the hey yo, so Doc, this thing on my mouth a tumor or something? I call this one the so hungry. But no one who plays Roblox has a brain I can eat. I call this one the help me! I'm only smiling because I have a gun in my head. I call this one the oh, baby, you wish you could buy me. I call this one the it kind of looks like I have an overbite instead of an open mouth. I call this one the I want old Roblox back. These updates suck. I call this one the Hey, didn't you already use that joke in like 30 different videos of yours? I call this one the... Brother! The experiment went horribly wrong!
There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, I got a selfie in your selfie.
Duck faces, everyone.
Selfie, no.
There we go. Excellent. Boop. All right.
So everybody should know Firefox though by now.
Yeah, he's
like
amazing.
Firefox is pretty popular.
Yeah.
Check him out.
You're not talking about the browser, guys, because that's not very popular. Anyway.
Although just as funny.
All right. So next up, we have a music video. This one is by Ace for Pope, and it has contributions from the whole Roblox community. So it's very cool. It shows the Roblox world. It's one of my favorite ones. It makes you feel like really good about all the people who play Roblox, all the places I've been in Roblox.
Yeah.
It's just exciting.
Never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kinda makes you wanna...
Break into song?
Yep.
I love the mountains.
I love to clear blue skies.
I love big bridges.
I love the noobs and by.
I love the whole world.
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom diada, boom diada,
boom diada, boom diada.
I love the ocean.
I love real dirty things.
I love to go fast.
I love my fancy tea.
I love the whole world.
And all its craziness. Boom diada, boom diada.
Boom diada, boom diada.
I love the band land.
I love a man's best friend.
I love hot lava.
I love the giant squids.
I love the noob gear.
And all its cast and crew. Boom diada, boom diada, boom diada.
Explosion!
Explosion!
Isn't that how all Roblox videos end?
Yeah,
Quite a few.
Most of them.
All the winners.
That's how
at
they
least.
begin too. Though.
All the winners.
So awesome job to was it Ace for Pope?
Ace for Pope. Yeah.
Ace for Pope. So we're moving on. We got another short form machinima for you. This one's by TNT Ad or TN Tad or Teninsid. You know, I don't know. I don't pretend to know. But it's called Fruit Shoot. You know, let's hope his accuracy is kind of like our MLGers.
Hold still, Tim. I promise I will not hurt you. But Jack, do you really think this will work? Of course I'm sure. Here, watch this. No, hold still. Jack.
Are you sure this will work? Nope.
Jack! Oh, look at apple. This looks yummy. Hey, Jack, do you want an apple? Fine. Be that way.
Jack, are you sure this is gonna work?
Yeah, this is gonna go great. Don't worry about it.
Jack, I'm scared. Oh!
Hey!
Hey!
Do you want an apple?
Nom nom nom.
Alright. So yeah, that was Fruit Shoot by TN Ted. Thank you. Alright, we're under heavy fire here.
Block Talk, don't make me take it away from you. Alright, so to finish up our series, we have one last video.
One more.
This one's super epic. Everybody knows his name. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my gosh, Sonic the Hedgehog XX. Please don't.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. It's called Out of Bloxy Cola. You'll probably remember this one because of it's the sequel to the one last year that won. So with that, engage.
yeah, that wraps it up. I want to thank all of the people who submitted and videos, everyone who helped us out. Like, we had so many great winners. This has been super excellent. We can't wait to do this again next year. Stay tuned for more info on that. It'll be in a year from now, so hold on. But next we're gonna kick it back to Blockhawk and Jack's Smirking Revenge for more of the Roblox Hall of Fame. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. This has been Jack in the Blocks along with Bright Eyes and Noble Dragon. Stay tuned right here on twitch.tv/Roblox because we're still going.
I know, I think we're done with you.
Oh no! Oh!
Welcome back. Woo! We are back for more award giving.
That's an awkward way to put it.
It really is.
That is exactly what we're doing.
It really is.
We're technically giving awards.
This is the third and final segment of the 2014 Roblox Hall of Fame, where we give awards to the best and brightest creators from the Roblox community. We've already given away 10 awards, and we've got 5 more to go. These are probably the most exciting.
Yeah. We kind of traded words there.
Yeah.
I said prestigious, he said exciting, and then we swapped, which is awkward. Has this gotten awkward for you guys at this point? Anyway, let's get right into it.
First category of the last segment.
Third segment.
Do we have to just keep saying that? I think we're good now.
Yeah, no, okay. You're at the end.
If you just joined us, there's a lot of stuff you missed. Welcome to the show, but go back and watch it when it's archived.
Which will be shortly after this broadcast ends. So, something for you to look forward to if you just got
around.
here. Anyway,
here we go.
Let's get right into it.
First category, event of the year. So we have a lot of site events on Roblox throughout the year to celebrate the seasons and holidays and whatnot. We have giveaway gifts around Christmas. We have an egg hunt every year. We do Halloween. We do other things. And there's more coming up this coming year, so we're going to be talking about that later in the show. So
it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Isn't it
bigger
awesome?
And bigger and bigger?
That's right.
And bigger.
That being said, we've had several holiday-themed events that took place in the last year, and here are your nominees for the biggest and best Roblox event of 2014. Giftsplosion, December 2013. The Winter Games, February 2014. The Roblox Egg Hunt, April 2014.
Those are the 3 most highly voted site events of the last year. As we mentioned before, I don't know if we mentioned it just now, all of the things you're seeing here were voted by the Roblox community. So these were the top 3 vote getters, but only one of them.
Vote getters. You're coming up with really interesting ways of saying things today.
Have you never heard that before? I feel like that's
getters?
something people say about candidates, like he was a leading vote getter.
Vote getter. Must be a Midwest thing.
Mabes.
Mabes.
The winner.
The Winter Games, February 2014. The Winter Games! So let me mention first off here that this too was a very, very close race.
Yeah.
The Winter Games went neck and neck. Keep in mind that all of the votes that we received for any of the winners that you're seeing today were brought to you by you, our fabulous community. But the Winter Games went neck and neck with the Egg Hunt. It won by a very narrow margin. But I'm glad it did. Because the Winter Games really encapsulates what Roblox is about. We kind of outsourced this project to some of our more prolific builders, and we said, hey, all you gotta do is make a game that is winter themed. And we had a huge range of games that went into it, and it was also the first time that we implemented our universe system. So we built the hub, and we were like, go to the ski lodge, hop on the lift, and then take the lift to any game that you want to go. So if you want to do snowboarding, if you want to do snow tank battling, if you want a snowball fight,
it's all over.
I mean, we had all sorts of things. I think it was a tremendous success, and thank you. I'm sure we've said it before, but we should take this opportunity now. Thank you to all of the developers who helped contribute to the thriving ecosystem that was the Winter Games.
Word.
Word.
Also, just to clarify, Asimo 3089 is the one who built the lodge. We didn't build it.
I think it's pronounced Asimo.
Asimo?
Like Asimo? Like
you mean Asimo? Or
Asimo?
Asimo?
Because Asimo was the robot that Cartman built.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was a thing.
Yeah, no.
Let's move on.
He's like, I am Asimo. Andrew's always like Asimo. I'm like, you're saying it wrong.
Yeah.
Just
Asimo.
kind of Asimo. We should.
It's definitely Asimo.
Can we, Asimo? Can you let us? 3089. Can you just let us know how to pronounce your name, so Andrew doesn't call you Asimo anymore?
I'm gonna keep doing it. So.
Okay. Let's move on.
Second category, build of the year.
Second category in the third segment.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about build of the year?
Yeah, I'll talk about build of the year. So,
build of the year.
Build of the year. We're tired. We've been doing this all day. Build of the year obviously is just to recognize that certain people build certain things on Roblox that aren't necessarily meant to be a game.
Right.
They're just meant to be an amazing and awesome showcase for creativity and visual aesthetics. So we thought that it would be completely appropriate to honor one of the best builds of the year. And here are your nominees. Welcome to Venezia by Sonic the Hedgehog XX. Crosswinds by Osimo 3089. Tree of Life by Raven Shield.
I like them all.
They're all.
Can they all win?
If it was a fair and just world, I feel like they would. But unfortunately, due to the nature of fierce competition, only one can take home the Hall of Fame award for 2014.
And here it is.
Welcome to Venezia by Sonic the Hedgehog XX.
The Hall of Fame award goes to Welcome to Venezia, which was built by Sonic the Hedgehog XX, as we noted in a previous segment of the Hall of Fame. So congratulations to Sonic the Hedgehog XX. This place, we talked about it already, but let's not spend too much time on it, but it is awesome. There's amazing amount of detail and amazing scale to this
And
thing.
It's constantly being updated. Like
It's
to this
always
day,
growing, yeah.
every time you go in, something's different, so.
Yeah. Awesome. So great job. Next, category.
Category?
Category.
Category.
Yep, that's what it is.
We're disagreeing about how to pronounce a lot of
Yeah,
things,
this
like
is gonna
more
end
than
poorly.
usual. It's like when we wear these shirts, something changes.
Okay, so this is Builder of the Year. We just looked at Build of the Year, so that was looking at individual creations. Now it's who the makers of these builds, who's the best. So here are the top 3 ranked.
Wasn't up to us, it was up to you.
Buildars.
Osimo 3089. Sonic the Hedgehog XX. Bloxbuster VCC.
Do you think Sonic the Hedgehog XX could take home like an unprecedented 3 Hall of Fame awards?
That would be
in 1 year.
Crazy.
Razzie is the way I would say it.
Razzie.
Here's who won.
Osimo 3089.
Ow!
that was the eruptive explosion of the winner of Builder of the Year, and I think I just broke my hip. I'm pretty sure I just broke my hip. These chairs are really high up. Yeah, that was intense. Anyway, way to
There you have
go.
it. Congratulations.
3089 or Asimo. We're not sure what it is yet.
Yeah. He's created a bunch of awesome stuff in the last year. Cool showcases of building, which is kind of why he took this award, but also some games like Ultimate Marble Rider, which has been popular in the last couple months. So
we talked about the winter games earlier. He made the Lodge.
The Lodge, yep.
I mean, like, this guy is responsible for creating some of the best and most beautiful creations on Roblox. And for that, the community salutes you. So way to go, Asimo.
Congrats.
3089 or Asimo. Yeah.
All right, so we're moving on to the final two categories of the Hall of Fame, and these are big.
These are the big ones.
And we're gonna start with Game of the Year. Again, this is a game chosen by the Roblox community.
Because if it were up to us, we would choose all of your games. Because we like playing your games. It's like our favorite thing to do. Have you been watching?
But you guys have favorites, and these are the top 3 most highly ranked games of the last year.
Boom! Apocalypse Rising by Gus Manock and Solar Cat. Murder Mystery by Nicholas. The Mad Murderer by Lolors.
We've got 2 murder games, 1 Apocalypse Rising.
That has quite a bit of murder in it, but
true.
The word murder is not in the title.
Yeah, yeah. These are 3 super high quality games across the board. They represent kind of one of the big trends of last year on Roblox, and also kind of a standby that's been around for a couple years. But as we said, it's not just games that have been published in the last year, but significantly updated. And the development team behind Apocalypse Rising has definitely been upping the game for their work.
As is Mad Studio with The Mad Murderer,
Right.
As is Nicholas with Murder Mystery. I mean, like, all of these guys represent prolific builders and developers who have really got their stuff together this year. But that being said, there could only be one winner. We put it to the vote to the Roblox community. And the winner is Murder Mystery by Nicholas.
The winner is Murder Mystery, which is what we're gonna solve after this happens. I don't know, I'm not sure. Congratulations to Nicholas. You've already gotten most popular game. You got, I don't know, was there something else? Probably.
It's hard to keep track because we've been doing this all day.
Yeah.
And by that I mean day.
But, you know, it's not surprising that Murder Mystery is the winner, but I think it's deserved. It really started a huge thing on Roblox that has inspired a lot of other people to try their hand at this genre of game. It's also one of the most satisfying games that I've ever played on Roblox. There's something about like the feeling you get when you take somebody down.
Yeah.
That is super legit.
Their tongue goes out, their eyes go up. Yeah. Like, it's just that. There's just no way to replicate that. That is
there
just
really isn't.
Supremely
Something
awesome.
special about that one. So congratulations once again to Nicholas.
Way to go, man.
We have one more category, and this is right up there with Game of the Year as far as this means something, put it on your resume stuff, and that is Developer of the Year. So we're looking not at just single games, but kind of the total output of what somebody has made on Roblox.
And let me just say real quick, like, you know, this is far and away the highest honor I feel like that could be bestowed on anybody for a Hall of Fame award. I mean, like, Roblox functions entirely because its developers work tirelessly to constantly populate our platform with great games. So before we honor one specific developer, let's just take the time to honor all of you. We appreciate everything that you guys do, all the games and creative places that you guys make. It's truly what makes our platform what it is. That being said, yeah, all.jpg, right? Sometimes it speaks from the heart. But that being said, there could be only one winner. Before we get to that, let's get to the nominees. Lolorus and Mad Studio, Darkness 1, Darkness 2, Intense Sword Fighting, and The Mad Murderer. Gus Manock and Zolar Ket, Apocalypse Rising, and the Apocalypse Games. Nicholas, murder mystery.
Those 6 or 7 games you just mentioned, among those names, I mean, that's all like really,
Those are
really
big,
fun,
big titles.
really successful. These people, you know, these developers are earning themselves some money off of the quality of their work.
Right.
And you know, they're just all really legit stuff. Games anybody would have fun playing. So, unfortunately, we have to narrow it down to the top voted developer.
And this was, like a lot of the other categories that you've heard today, a very, very close race. So,
let's see who you guys picked.
Lawlorus and Mad Studio, Darkness 1, Darkness 2, Intense Sword Fighting, and The Mad Murderer. I'm really glad it's him. I'm glad you guys voted for Lawlorus. And let me tell you why. If you keep up with our video content on Twitch, you know that we've done a crossfire with a guy. I'm in constant contact with him. He is a really smart guy, really funny, has a very bizarre sense of humor. If you've ever seen Sanic Verse or Chat Voice, where you can type things in like, I'm going to punch your face in the face. I mean, he really put in the work this year, made one of the biggest games on our platform, and congratulations, Lawlorus. We're proud of you, man.
Yeah, great job. So I guess that wraps it up for the Hall of Fame this year.
We got like so much more stuff we have to do still.
Yeah.
And it's Saturday.
Yeah.
That's
We're here.
lame. Yeah, Thursday.
So at this point, we have given away 15 Hall of Fame awards. If you missed any of the ones that we did earlier today, you'll always be able to go back and watch the archived BloxCon live streams on Twitch here or over on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Roblox. We're gonna be backing it all up. So if you missed
backing it all up. Yeah.
I almost
I don't know
broke
what-
down when I said that.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I'll
tired.
get together, but
I'm super tired.
so that ends Hall of Fame. We've
yeah.
got a lot more BloxCon left to go yet today, so make sure you stick around. Cool stuff coming up. And of course, there's some other activities going on Roblox.com. You can play games with the admins, everything we've been saying all day. So stick around. Thanks for watching the Hall of Fame.
Congratulations
And
to all the
congratulations
winners.
to everybody who won, and thanks to everybody who voted, all 40,000 of you.
We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back! Although you were just with us.
Yeah.
We are here once again at BloxCon 2014, streaming live from the Roblox HQ. I'm Jack Smirking Revenge. I'm here with Blockhawk and Noble Dragon.
Hey, I signed up for the 2104.
Next year.
Oh, well.
2104. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, we are streaming. We are getting to the end of it, and we decided that we were going to do something that is unprecedented that we have never done before. And Screamy, if you could show off our combatants.
Oh!
Give him my hand, come on. The Roblox tournament. First ever.
I want to see a table flip.
All right, so let me introduce your competitors on my, I don't know, on your left, right, whatever, where Merely is. That's,
your left.
That's Team Merely, and that's Merely, Squid Cod, and Urist McSparks versus Team...
Wave.
Team Wave?
Team Wave? Did you say what? You guys are supposed to wait.
Now Team Wave.
All right, versus Team Stickmasterluke,
right.
which comprises of Major Tom 4321, Stickmasterluke obviously, and TW Berg.
All right.
So you guys ready to kick this? You like? Oh look, you can see it right there. It's very dark.
Ready. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, it's so dark over there, guys. We probably should have gotten you.
This is drama, man. This is drama. This is awesome.
It's gonna be dark because this is a tournament.
Yeah.
So
It's a bloodbath.
It's gonna be a
Blood sport.
Sorry, collateral.
this is.
No parents!
What? I'm so confused.
Chief Justice is lost it.
We've all, as you can tell, this show has gone off the rails
It's getting toward the
as
end,
it
isn't
sometimes does.
Yeah.
But now we're just having fun. We got all the official stuff out of the way. Today we're going to be playing League of Roblox, admin tournament version.
Yep.
A version created.
Special.
Special.
It's so special.
That was a nice little special that just kind of popped out from Major Tom 4321. But only we're allowed to play it, so sadly none of you guys can join it. But that means that you get to sit riveted in your chair, inches from the edge of your seat, to watch this fierce competition. So are we ready to...
Yeah, before we go, we have to
Who downvoted this 6 times? Who downvoted
the people
this
who
6
can't
times?
get in.
You can't get in. What? I don't care.
Or all of us. Special shout out to David I, who has been taking time out of his busy schedule. He's a student, does other stuff to make a version of this game that only we can get into. It's got a special spectator mode and stuff. 3v3, it is just special. So thank you.
Thank you,
Dude.
David I. You are awesome. Screamy, can we get the camera on them again? And then can all of you thank David I for this?
Thank you.
All right,
That's
awesome.
adorable.
We who are about to die salute.
Yeah, we were about to die salute you. All right,
Okay.
Now game face is on. No more friendliness. I want you guys to destroy each other. Let's hop in this
We
game.
launching into this?
We're launching into it.
Okay.
Go.
All right, we're going.
Here we go.
Let's hope this doesn't destroy our internet or
Making
something
Roblox
weird.
history.
Yeah.
So we, over here on this computer, have spectator camera mode. We're gonna watch this drama unfold from a distance.
And you're gonna hear a lot of trash talk.
All right, so
Who's that?
we already got
Okay, we got TW Berg.
He's
with
ostracized,
2 handguns.
what's your character, TW Berg?
I'm ostracized?
Ostracized. Shouting red team. Shouting red team.
I expect one of you to be me, even though my character is lame and heals people.
Let's see. Over on the blue side already, we got movement from Merely.
We got Merely.
Builder manning it up. Blue is greater
better than red.
I don't know.
Builderman hammer.
What does red say to that? False.
So, is this a one-on-one match? Like, where is everybody else?
Where are you guys?
So far.
They're coming in.
Are we still choosing teams? The minions haven't spawned yet, so.
Alright. You guys still getting in?
Oh, wait. We are on different servers.
Oh man.
How are you guys on
No!
We are in a different server.
For the fierce and dark competition, we gotta deal with some technical difficulties.
server too.
Jack.
Barter Town is not run by anybody
We
yet.
gotta find the right server.
Which one should we join? We have
Just stay in.
Yeah, we're gonna join the one Jack.
Okay.
Oh, wait, now I have to leave. What?
Well,
you have to join the server Jack. Yeah.
How do I do that?
I wonder how that happened.
How is that possible?
So,
Like 6 people try to join the same empty server of 8 at the same time, and
we got a minion battle.
We got an epic minion battle.
The epic battle of minions.
Wow, look at them go. They're just hitting each other.
Wait.
That's really funny.
I got a blue one. I got a red one.
Yeah, that's very similar to what's going on right now.
All right.
So are you guys gonna find a way into the server, or do we need to find a way to you? Or oh, we got more people.
Trying to get
Here we go.
Until
They're flooding in. We got TW Berg. We got Stickmasterluke.
Dancing.
We've got
that's bearded aliens kissing, seemingly.
Oh,
which is
they're not kissing. They're fighting.
Headbutting.
I saw Sorkus.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh wow,
what
look
is
at
he
this.
doing?
I think Stickmasterluke is sucking up to his boss.
I'm playing the Sorkus.
TW Berg, what are your legs doing?
I'm dancing.
Oh.
With guns.
Me too.
Uh-oh. His head kind of...
Oh yeah.
I think I broke it.
Oh wait, I gotta get
Oh no.
Oh, I can't jump.
Alright, so we're still trying to join the proper games. I'm not really understanding why this is
when your game launches,
an issue. Should we take a quick break and sort this out?
Is it gonna be one of those things where we need to take a quick break?
It's not really
Maybe one of those things.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, get this sorted out, and we'll be right back with your competition.
Hopefully.
Eventually.
Whoa! Sorry about that. Quick technical difficulties. We had to reach out to David I to sort out one last final thing. Streaming, if you cut over to our screen now, you will see something truly glorious. There is the blue team. There's Merely is swinging his hammer around like a crazy person. Squid Cod looks impatient. Yours, Nick Sparks.
It's kind of doing the back and forth dance. I like that.
All right, let's head over to the red side. Let's head over to the red team. The minions are already preparing to do battle.
All right.
Hey, blue team, they're coming for you, man. They don't wait.
No, we have Buildermans on both sides.
Two Buildermans.
Two Buildermans on two sides.
We're trying to be sportsmanlike. Marcus and Queen.
There is no sportsmanship here.
So League of Roblox is a MOBA. It's this big arena where the two teams are battling to take each other's turrets out, essentially. And meanwhile, there's minions fighting, and they're kind of working along with you. But ultimately, you got to take down these turrets that are scattered throughout.
Let's go into the action on the bridge.
Well, there's something going on over here too. Yeah, this is not anymore.
Oh, fierce battle.
Builderman is across the bridge.
So many heroes. What? Alright, there's some crazy abilities.
Oh my gosh, look how little health he's got.
Who is that?
Is that Major Tom?
Who's living on the edge here? Major Tom. Oh my gosh.
Major Tom, the Red Lighting Award.
Shred of health left. It looks like it's going down almost. Maybe it's just my perspective. But there's nothing there. Whoa.
Oh. I hope the camera is. I hope the camera is picking up the frantic clicking.
I
know. It's begun.
A little more game on.
Is there first blood?
Oh, you got
it.
We got minions flying through the air.
Oh, is Major Tom the first one to go down?
Major Tom went down.
We have a Major Tom to ground control. Major Tom's down.
No ground control to Major Tom.
Oh man, red team is infiltrating here.
It looks like red team is pushing you guys out of your side of the bridge. What's going on here, guys?
We want them to feel comfortable.
I wanted insane competition.
There's a push.
This
not
ponage.
This is a good strategy. Those turrets do a lot of damage.
Is it?
So I mean, if you can pull them into your turrets, you're essentially setting up a meat grinder that's awesome for experience.
But you have to pull them in. I mean, you have to go after the turrets.
You want to get their turrets too, but you don't want to go as a level 1 character, right? You gotta get those minion kills.
Hey, and just as 3 mods who are actually in this game, Jack's Making Revenge, Blockhawk, and Noble Dragon, we're very upset with you.
Yeah, you guys didn't pick any of us.
Like, come on,
How
guys.
dare you? I'm overpowered. Apparently.
I'm kind of overpowered too.
Yeah, Blockhawk needs to be nerfed. I need to be made stronger. All I do is heal with my guitar notes. It's like the lamest character.
Wow. It's the lamest character. You're the character that helps everybody. You're like freaking Santa Claus.
And you do have a guitar, like you're.
I do have a guitar. I'd rather fight though.
Yeah.
All right. So do we have any idea, like, if there's any progress here? Is anybody?
Well, it looks like the red team.
Looks like a couple people have gone down.
No
Red team is
turret
making
damage.
moves.
No turret damage. Oh, this could be the first.
Oh, I just saw.
There's another shot.
Major Tom just plowed through somebody. That was crazy. That hammer really just knocks him apart.
Yeah, it's powerful.
Why? We got red team fighting each other down here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going on
What
there.
are you guys?
Major Tom and TW Berg.
Blue team won't come out and play.
They're taunting.
Blue team just got called out.
You guys are getting called out.
Blue team doing anything like along the sides here?
No.
Looks like the minions are going ahead.
There, yeah.
Oh. Hope you guys are hearing some of this.
Eyes for that burn.
What's some major trash talk going on here?
Get this.
Oh, it did look like we had a circus die because he's now back with full health.
Is there a Stickmasterluke character in this game?
There is.
What was your reasoning for? Oh yes.
Whoa!
Here we go. Here we go.
I like the ability of
so good.
He jumped out.
Oh, now there's a Builderman circle.
Oh! Turned into red team on the heights.
Get this.
Get in there.
Dang. Yeah.
Oh, you're so close. Nearly come back. I just want to give you a hug.
Oh, there's a swimming minion over here.
He's totally swimming. That's more exciting than our match right now, though.
Ouch. Ooh, triple level.
Turn up the volume.
I really can't.
Yeah, I think this is as high as it's gonna get. Screen me.
Oh, back.
Unless we can do it in game.
No.
It's a little higher. Let's see what people are saying in the chat as they watch you guys destroy one another.
Who do you guys think?
Yeah, let's just ask you. Which team are you rooting
I don't know
for?
why we're asking.
You rooting for Team Merely or Team Stickmaster?
Oh, we got a sword fight going on in the heights here.
Oh, this is epic.
Oh no!
TW Berg, stay back.
Still going on the ground.
Down.
Up, see what's going on. Oh, you just locked yourself in, Merely. Whoops.
Okay, we got Go Merely. Stickmasterluke, FTW, hashtag awesomeness. I hope Merely wins. Blue team, hashtag Stickmaster. Team Merely, Stickmaster. Merely is a boss. Major Tom is getting wrecked.
We don't even need to do any work on the trash talking.
Hashtag they won't let us join.
Nope.
Yeah, hashtag noob.
Hashtag shout out for death. Team Merely, Team Merely. Jack, why can't we join?
Come on, run away.
Dude, you guys have a lot of support. Right now, 6,064 people are supporting this. So. Team Blue, Go Merely. Team Stickmaster. Stickmaster. Somebody said both with 1,000 exclamation marks.
Everybody wins.
Aww.
Oh, the gun like throwing animation is sweet on Ostrich side.
No, and he like spins them around.
Flipping
Too.
around,
Yeah. Just like in
T.W.
real life.
Berg looking like a BA. Alright, so far it looks like the only one to damage a turret has been
we're going up.
Team Red.
Right,
And all by yourself. You're
Tower of Solitude.
Look at this. What do I do?
How are we deciding the winner?
Well, hopefully the
Whoever
game
gets
ends.
wrecked the most loses.
Kills?
So I'm gonna go right now. Red team's winning because they're the only one that has any turret
Yeah,
damage.
it's got to be by like damage to turrets, really.
If you guys like don't get in there, maybe we should let the players and just wreck all 6 of you.
It's only in it. Oh yeah, it would be players.
Somebody hashtag Stickmasterluke.
All right.
So somebody else asked, can you ask David I to make this public soon? It looks really fun.
This game is.
This is a public game.
Like you went down.
This is just a admin version of it. It's called League of Roblox.
Oh, are you kidding?
All right, what's going on?
It's pretty awesome.
I've never actually seen this map before, so
It's brand new. It came out.
I just want to
came out 2 days ago.
check out some details. This is nice.
Those guys, those golems will mess you up.
Oh really?
Really?
You guys know about the golems?
The last time I saw this place, it was more of a test. It wasn't even an environment. But yeah, he really made it look good. I love it when people make water out of ice.
It's got a good look to it. Some shininess.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to the battle. I hear frantic clicking.
So much clicking.
Oh, this is a good one. Dead circle.
Yes, Builderman versus Builderman.
Looks like Merely fought his way out of that.
Yeah. And then there's the red team killing each other again. Not really. And there's this guy sort of.
Is that Major Tom again with no help?
This
Yes.
is yes.
So you are getting right.
Another sky battle.
Have I died
Oh!
That's what happened.
Oh, look at that.
Telemon no longer fights on the heights.
No. Alright. Where am I looking? We got blue turret. Blue turret has taken no damage. Looks like I thought that one had taken damage. It must have been heal.
Somebody healed it.
You okay? Send help?
Try to teleport out, but I'm trapped in the collision.
What?
Another sentence that you only hear on Roblox. I am trapped in the collision. Looks like Red's taking the fight, man.
Let's see some turret damage here.
No, there's not enough minions.
Yeah, stop beating each other up.
Oh, you need more minions.
Yeah.
You mean mine yines?
Yep.
Here they come. They're coming behind you.
So let's be honest. How many of you guys practiced before?
I played all day.
Yeah. I haven't slept.
Hey, somebody used the thing I said earlier and said that Merely's gonna get death in the face.
Hashtag? Oh, Merely, what did you do? Yeah, the clicking over there is furious.
No.
Someone's in there.
Uh-oh.
We gotta fight on the heights again.
Buildermans. Oh! Did they all die?
I think all 3 of them
I
died.
think all 3 of them just went down.
Yes, we all died.
That's rad.
Oh, it's getting away.
I'll protect you.
Why is the turret not firing? I thought there were projectiles that flew out of it. Maybe it's just a spectator.
Was it not firing?
Doesn't look like it.
Uh-oh. Seems slow for you?
Oh no. Oh no.
Take the awesome.
No. No. No.
Well, We gave it our best shot. That was our first attempt at an advent tournament. We overloaded our internet. We were kind of worried that was going to happen, but
did we overload the internet, or
I have no idea.
Or is it because there's 50 people still trying to join?
I think there might have been a problem with the.
We know that a lot of you are trying to get into the server.
Stop it.
But that was a lot of fun.
Should we? I mean, do we try once more?
You want to try again?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. They are not deterred. Let's hop back in.
What was the method?
Maybe shut down.
I mean, if Blue's okay with getting death in the face again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tried to.
That did seem like red domination.
Now the question is, do they play the same characters or do we make them play different characters?
True.
People are hashtagging Team Lost Connection.
Sad.
I think you guys all have to
Sad
play a
face,
different
not
character
PNG.
this time. You can't choose the same character again.
Mixing it up.
The B team.
That's actually
Somebody
a good point.
picked B team.
B team.
I was always on the B team. I have to say, as a basketball player, never tall enough,
I was
never quite good enough.
I was the BW guy.
You were what?
I was the BW guy. The bench warmer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We learned today that my autobiography will be called Almost Awesome.
Almost awesome.
Sorry,
Yeah.
of
That
Jack's
was a burn that.
I burned myself with that.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're back. Here we go.
Back.
You guys, different characters. Different characters.
All right, here we go. Oh, I see a Stickmaster Luke.
Oh, there's two
Stickmaster Lukes with
and
sleeveless
a
shirts.
cool winged robot.
Who is that?
Major Tom? Who is that?
Noble Dragon.
Noble
Dragon.
Nice.
That's me. That's not how my character used to look, but I kind of like it.
You should.
Yeah,
make
you're a
your character
mechanical
look like- Oh, this
sprite.
is awesome.
I wanted
You have like a
to
horse.
That is really sick.
Sick. Like
That's
awesome.
sick
Like
and
awesome.
Cool.
Okay.
That's
see what we got
BA.
on the other side.
This might work. We'll see.
All right.
All right. The match begins again.
We got.
Oh, that's a
who is that?
player.
Matt.
That's
no.
Ozpig?
Oh no, I don't. This guy's pretty powerful though. I like him.
He has an
Pretty
American.
sweet.
Yeah. And we've got.
Oh, are they going for a different? Ooh, they're being
like
sneaky.
this.
Blue team is being
Who's that?
sneaky.
I don't. Squid Con. Who are you, Squid?
We're being sneaky.
Squid Con's trying to be sneaky.
Sneaky.
Which character are you, though?
Yes.
What?
Which character are you?
Which character? Don't know. I'm not the one I was last time. That's per request.
Okay, so he doesn't know his name.
I don't know his name. It might have been something.
So Squid Cons might have been something. Sorry.
Was something. Didn't think it was.
It looks like
Seeing a
a
lot
Matt
of
Jusic.
projectiles flying all over.
It looks
the
like a
place.
Matt Jusic.
Which one?
The guy there in the blue.
I think Squid Con's character looked the coolest. He's like a ninja with hatchets. That's BA.
Frozen lightning.
Yeah.
It's called photography. Gosh.
Oh.
No.
Oh, something serious.
At least that's an epic scene.
It is.
That is an epic scene.
I'm just gonna go in there.
All right. I think
I think a lot of as people are trying to join at the same
a
time.
lot of people are trying to join this game.
You guys can't get in here.
You can't get in here, but it's screwing it up. But that's okay. I think for our very first admin tournament, that was actually pretty cool when we got some really epic footage.
So who's the victor?
Both. Neither of you.
Neither.
All lose.
You all lose.
All executed.
Hey, I don't see you guys playing.
So.
Yeah, that's because
We were planning to take out the winner.
All right. Thank you for watching the tournament. Stick around. We got a little bit more content for you. Thank you to the team who played. We'll be right back.
GG no re.
Okay, we are down to the waning moments of Virtual BloxCon 2104. What?
2,104.
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
where we're broadcasting from.
And from our vantage point in the future, we're going to tell you who won the hackathon at BloxCon 2014.
Who actually managed to figure it out.
So we
tough.
did get a lot of entries, and we've been through them. And Alan, why don't you kick it off with the silvers?
Drum roll, please. Alright, and the silver winners are Vivid Silence, Zone Body, Forever Dev, Data Store, and Einstein.
Einstein K.
It's like Einstein? Okay, Einstein K. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And then for
the feeling of the name so much.
Einstein, I just think of a stinky old smart data. Anyway, I will pass this over to Blackhawk
I
here
get the honors?
to read the gold. If you'd like a drum roll, we can do that for you.
We have Planar Theorem. CJ Saurus Rex, I like that name. Southwest with a 0 and a 3 for the O and the E. Magnolite and Aslium, who I've talked to several times.
Yeah, we've talked to
That's
Aslium.
cool.
Yeah.
So those are the gold winners, like the people who submitted the fastest and had the, they did so successfully.
It's not Aslium, it's Oslium.
Back to that. You guys saw
you guys need to settle that debate. We need to.
So congratulations to these 10 people.
Yep.
They're going to win the gold and silver
so
scrolls.
you've got the gold and silver scrolls. We've got a lot of bronze winners as well, but we need to organize those, and we'll put all that in the blog next week. So congratulations to those of you undertaking our virtual hackathon. Okay, so now we're down to the last item on the agenda before signing off, officially signing off.
Doesn't mean that we're not going to stick around and play games with you, though.
I think that we will.
Yeah.
So we have some events lined up for the rest of the year. We certainly don't stop it with our virtual BloxCon. A lot of people have been asking, are you having summer games? What's happening with Halloween? What's going on? So we thought we'd talk a little bit, give a few hints about what's coming for the rest of the year. And what we're actually moving to is a schedule of having some kind of big event pretty much every month here on Roblox. So Virtual BloxCon, this is our big event for June. I think you'll agree it's been fairly large. We're running at 6 hours and 16 minutes right now.
I mean,
fast though.
Yeah, let's go for another 6 hours.
Oh.
Right now.
We've done 6. What's another 6?
So July, coming up very soon, first week of July, we're going to launch Roblox Summer. And Screamy, if you could bring up the logo for Roblox Summer. So Roblox Summer is going to be a collection of popular games that you're already playing, but some of them have added special new levels. A lot of them are putting fireworks into their games. They're going to be awarding points, so we'll be seeing leaderboards for those games, special hats that go along with achievements in those games. So we think it'll be a fun event, very summer themey. And August will be a clan battle, and we've got a logo for that as well. So these are the clans that we've been that we've introduced as part of the Player Points and Clans initiative. We're developing some new clan battle arenas for your clans to have it out in. Maybe we'll even get some admins back in, and we'll go at it again.
It's got to happen.
It's got to. That was too much fun.
It needs to be resolved.
So maybe I think we can do that in August. We'll do one of our live streams. We'll do some admin clan battles because I think there's just not enough blood on the floor in here already.
That's right.
September is going to be Roblox University or Roblox U. Somebody asked earlier, are we ever going to do live stream tutorials where people can ask questions? That's going to be a part of it. We're going to be spending that month putting together some lessons, and you saw earlier from Eurosmith Sparks, what we're doing on our wiki. The wiki is going to be a big part of that. We're going to have a series of linked lessons that you'll be able to come out the tail end of the month of September knowing how to build some really cool stuff. October, I don't know. Do we do anything for October?
No.
No.
Celebrate.
Okay.
There's some sort of holiday.
That's
that
right.
month.
Leaves. Yeah. Leaves
and fall game.
Halloween. We will be doing a Halloween game. So about that, I just have to say, biggest map ever.
Sorry.
Okay,
true.
no, okay, no, we won't. Okay, we won't do the biggest map ever. We're gonna have I know there are mixed feelings about last year. I think you guys are gonna really like what we're working on for this year. It's going to be not the biggest map ever. It's going to be a lot more fun, and it's going to be a lot creepier. So that will be something to look forward to. November, Black Friday sales, certainly, but we're also going to have probably some kind of a Thanksgiving game where we have a couple of options that we're working on right now. December will find us decorating a lot of your favorite Roblox games with holiday decorations. So it'll be maybe a little bit similar to what we're going to be doing in July with Roblox Summer, but with a holiday theme, naturally. And then January, just to sneak us into 2015, or 2105, as we say.
2105 is,
as
next
we
year.
say here at Roblox, will be the return of the winter games. So lots to look forward to, cool stuff coming every month. Hope you will join us. Pretty much with all of these events, we're going to see special items in the catalog, hats and other cool things that you can win in the games, interesting challenges, and stuff to learn too, like with Roblox U. So we hope that you will find these monthly events as much fun to play and participate in as we have thinking about them and plotting what comes next. And I think that'll do us.
Well, we're
we're gonna wrap it up now. And if we can ask everybody who's still standing,
there, I'm gonna move the camera back a little bit.
In. While they're coming here, a couple of reminders. First of all, if you want the cool virtual BloxCon top hat, buy any kind of BC, any form of Robux sometime today, Saturday, June 21st, and you will get that cool top hat early next week. And Midsummer Night Sale starts tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific time, awesome. Midnight Eastern time, 5 a.m. in the UK, 6 a.m. Are you napping?
Alien autopsy!
Nap right now?
Sorry. 6 a.m. in Europe, and 2 p.m. you lucky people in Australia who don't actually have to stay up all night. So hope you're looking forward to the Midsummer Night Sale. And with that, I actually want to extend a thank you to everybody who's here. Special thank you to our communications team, Andrew, Alan, Jack, and behind the camera, Screamy. You want to run up here?
Get out of here! Back to your hole!
So thanks everyone. So Dave, we did the 6 hours, man.
You guys pulled it off, like immediately within 3 minutes. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for calling everyone.
30 seconds.
And a round of applause for all of you out there.
And a great job, Brad. Thank you.
Next time.
So 6 more hours?
Telephone, 24 hours.
Operators are standing by.
Well, what's that?